Good evening, shorties and classics all. It's that special time of year again. That time of year when we all gather in one place, well, in many different places, to all create and consume sandwiches together. Now, many people say that Sandwich Night was created by the government as a ruse to trick us all into remembering to eat food sometimes. But we gathered here today no better than that, because first of all, you do need to remember to eat food sometimes. You know how your mental health goes when you skip meals. This is to me. Okay. But more importantly, we know the true meaning of Sandwich Night, which may have been a couple different things over the years, but right now, for this day many years ago, Sloppy Joseph and his wife, an image of the Virgin Mary burned onto a piece of toast, made their way to the city of Bethlehem. For on this day a child was born, and he is Crust the Lord. Can I get a praise crust? So, we wait for the Crust Child, like I, Leonard, impatiently wait to not be on a microphone so I can eat this Memphis Honey Gold sandwich. Now, if you can do me a favor, no matter where you are, if I can ask for you to chant for me, Sandwich Night! Sandwich Night! Keep going. Thank you. I'm going to start eating. Please keep chanting until Chris gets here. If you stop chanting, it's going to be weird.
I'm not Chris, but I'm going to sing a little song.
Who was responsible for that? I need to know who was responsible for that.
Combination of me and another person. I'm not
Dave, you have been overthinking this, the Leonard the Lion to Tommy McNamara transit. Can we get Leonard back in here, please? I've been getting emails about it all day. And then I came in the back room and you were all nervous. And then after all that, and Tommy and Leonard were both back there, I very calmly and nicely just said, just throw the ball to me. Now, where did Tommy go?
You know, it's not always me.
Leonard, that was so beautiful. And a lot of times I think in the 11-year history of Sandwich Night, have focused so much on the celebration that sometimes we forget about the actual religious background of Sandwich Night. And I'm so glad that you touched base with it this year.
Yeah. The Crust Child came to this world to take the punishment for all of the uneaten crusts all of us didn't eat when we were children that we would suffer for eternity for otherwise.
Yeah, and the three wise condiments all brought gifts: mustard, ketchup, and mayo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really important to touch base with that every once in a while.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Jersey Dave's behavior thus far?
He's trying his best. It's a stressful time of year for everyone.
Leonard, I love you.
Love you too, Jersey Dave.
I think that's true, but since we're talking about the religious side of Sandwich Night, it does is the Crust Child a vengeful God or a forgiving God? I'm just wondering if you think we should banish Dave to the beef pudding, which is
I have too much to do tonight.
The purgatory area that exists in those two.
I'm all for forgiveness and inclusion for this time of year.
You're a kinder lion than I am.
Can't be doing the show.
Leonard. What a joy. Tommy McNamara. Now, you have a strange history with Sandwich Night. You and I get along. We've done a number of shows together. I wouldn't say we're the closest, yet you strangely one year wound up randomly co-hosting Sandwich Night with me. And then last year on our first ever live stream Sandwich Night, the drummer from the iconic punk band Jawbreaker viciously made fun of your room.
That's true. And I have changed rooms, but it's not much better. So hopefully he's not coming on to roast me again.
I wonder if I should send him a little text. See what he thinks. You know what, Tommy, I do understand that you've prepared a Sandwich Night song. Happy to tell everybody that I am sitting here right now with a classic. It's PB&J on whole wheat bread, but it's Killer Dave's whole wheat. I don't know if you guys know Killer Dave's bread, but they make this they make all kinds of good bread. And they got skinny bread, so you get less carbs with the bread.
You know, my girlfriend's mom said it goes bad too fast.
Killer Dave's?
Killer Dave's, yeah.
That just means it's not stocked full of all those chemicals and preservatives, if you ask me. Now, Tommy,
going.
I want to get to your song. I want to also let everybody know that Seton Hall University is up by 3 with 3 seconds left. So hopefully the boys pull this one out. I also want to tell everybody you can call in with a video. You join our Discord. You join the call queue. I know Discord is like a commitment and a barrier of entry to a lot of people, but it's actually much simpler than you think it is. And there's going to be people there who can help you get right where you need to go. Also tonight, we're raising money for Feeding America. This is a celebration of eating. It's a goofy thing. It's a holiday we made up on public access TV 11 years ago. But since it's a celebration of eating, we are raising money for an organization that does help people in a much more serious way. Feeding America creates like a nationwide network of food banks. So tonight, proceeds from sales of our sandwich night teas and stickers, all those proceeds will be donated to Feeding America. Go to planetscum.live/merch for that. Plus, use the code BF2021 at that same link. The Black Friday sales already started. You get 20% off. And I think that's it. I think that's all the stuff. I'm happy to tell you Seton Hall just won 62-59. I think they should have beaten Ohio State the other night, but it was a real tight game. But they gutted it out. They took a win over Cal. So this trip to the Fort Myers Tip-Off Classic was not all us. Tommy, I know that you were waiting on bated breath with that update. Tommy, should we get into this song?
Let's do it.
Okay. Leonard, are you excited for a song?
I am.
Leonard, also, your room is kicking. Tommy, my room is straight down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Your room is an improvement from last year, but still, you couldn't frame out that rack and that curtain. And then Leonard's room is banging.
To be fair, I live in a magical room in the back of a subway.
It's true. And not a train. Not a train.
Not a train. A Subway sandwich shop. You have to walk through the wall.
You do. And can anyone walk through the wall?
No. Only those pure of heart. But I encourage you to go to Subway and see.
It's really amazing. It looks like an environment where someone cool would do Molly. I like that. I also have to say, the way that you have the one headphone out,
it's hard to make it work.
It's very stylish.
It's either one out or half of both out. So,
well, it's beautiful. The room is beautiful. The style choices are beautiful. Tommy, let's sing your song. I'm gonna see if Adam wants to come by and
All right.
give any commentary on your. We'll see.
Chicken Club or BLT, tuna on rye, or an old banh mi. Just need some bread and whatever toppings feel right. We're all heroes on sandwich night. Said we're all heroes on sandwich night. Life is a dark tunnel and a sandwich is the light. We're all heroes on sandwich night. Sandwiches on my arms and my legs for you. Sandwiches, sandwiches, sandwich solo. Thank you.
I loved that. It was very Springsteen-esque. Was that intentional?
I was trying to get a little bossy for you.
Yeah, it really played to my Jersey roots.
No nukes, no raps, I say.
Tommy, when you think sandwiches, what do you think? Maybe ingredients, maybe the feelings that sandwiches bring about?
Well, right now I've got a chicken parm sandwich. I think since I moved to New York, I really got into the hero culture. You know, I started getting a lot of heroes, a lot of bodega sandwiches. Like when I was growing up, wasn't the biggest sandwich guy, but now I'm really into culture.
Now, I know that you were a Chicago comedian. Did you grow up in Chicago?
I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, yes.
So that's you got your Italian beef, I know. It's one of the
Love,
iconic, the
love an
open
Italian
face. The open face. And then
Al's
you got
is a great spot.
I that's the first sandwich that comes to mind when I think Chicago. I don't know if I'm wrong on that.
I think that's the one.
Mm-hmm. I remember back when I still eat meat, I remember having a Italian beef sandwich at the Salt and Pepper Diner.
Oh, love the Salt and Pepper Diner.
It was right next to IO. I used to go there, used to eat.
Then do some improv.
Indeed. Watch some improv. Watch Baby Wants Candy, TJ and Dave.
But tonight it's Baby Wants Sandy and TJ and
Baby
Dave's
Wants-
Killer Bread.
Yeah, Baby wants fillings. Now I also want to say this genuinely. Planet Scum is a community, and I love it. And I do a show here most Wednesday nights where people guess what's in a box. Whoever guesses all the items is going to win over $7,000. And I encourage you to check back on Wednesdays because we're getting close, and someone's going to win a life-changing amount of money. They have to, at this point, guess well over 70 items. But I also want to say, too, I see a lot of people in the chat who are names that I recognize from years past, who are people who are checking in with Planet Scum. And I just want to say very genuinely, welcome. I love it. I sent out an email blast today where I was like, it's very hilarious for me because I have a mailing list and I'll send out, hey, I'm doing a show, or hey, here's a project I'm putting out. And MailChimp tells you the percentage of people that open them. And then when I send out the sandwich night email every year, it is significantly higher. And I've realized there are a number of people who used to really enjoy my work. And I say this not with bitterness, I promise, where I've realized they only open the emails I send once a year when sandwich night is in the subject line. And you might say that on some level reflects certain things that I panic about of, oh my God, I've slipped into irrelevancy. There were a lot of people who used to ride or die with me and they've all grown up. But I actually say it with such great joy. It brings me such warmth to see so many names of old friends, people who I used to hang out with at the old MNN studio, people who I used to hang out with back in the UCB days, people who I know were special without Brett Davis affiliates. So seeing that those emails get opened up at such a high percentage rate once a year and no other time, man, does it make me laugh. And it makes me happy to see everybody here. All these
It's
people
like
from Paris.
Christmas and Easter Catholics.
That's
They're
true.
sandwich
That's
like
exactly
that.
what they are. That's what they're. Which one are you? I mean, McNamara, I assume you grew up Catholic.
I did, yes.
And how do you feel about it now?
You know, I don't practice or anything, but I'll still go on Christmas if I'm with my family.
So you've dropped Easter. You still go with Christmas. I think that is the traditional. Easter goes first.
Yes.
I'm
never home for that.
I'm down to funerals only. I'm down to funerals only. And Tommy, what kind of sandwich was that you were smashing on that old keyboard?
So I kind of messed it up, but we got a pizza place chicken parm.
Ooh.
It's a new pizza place that just opened up near my apartment. So let me open this up. I'm going to get it all over this keyboard, but that's all right. I did not mean to do that. The sandwich is still playing, man.
That was perfect. Now, Tommy, as you're showing that sandwich off, I'm going to bring in people who are very special to me. One is a person who I have known since the UCB days of the Gethard Show, before anybody ever even found it on public access. A person who started out by famously attending every show until I invited him on a cross-country adventure with us, and then became one of the key members of the entire project. Another person who I got to know later when she came into New York Comedy and immediately said, oh, this person's doing the exact type of work I like. And the tail end of the Gethard Show, this person wound up playing a mime on the Gethard Show. So one of the mainstay Gethard Show people, and one of the people who has said, oh, nice, we got this person in right at the tail end there, and a person who I've been lucky to work with in other contexts since. And both people who host shows right here on Planet Scum. Of course, Riley hosts the Saturday at 11 a.m. show, and Mary hosts the Tuesday night show.
Ooh, hello.
And I
Wait,
think that's
can I show you something?
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on. I have to go in here for a second.
Man, what would I tell Conan? I'd probably just tell him that I'm with Coca. That's pretty much all I would do.
Chris, do you know who that is? That is Bryson.
Where the fuck did did you find that?
I'm an intern with Conan O'Brien, or The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien.
It's a sandwich miracle.
How did you do that?
Sam Varela sent me the clips. She made that vid 10 years ago.
Didn't know you could just start playing videos.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You could also bring Jersey Dave in whenever you want, and then pull him out.
Sandwich night always makes me happy. I know I'm going to eat a sandwich. I know I'm going to see old friends. I didn't know I was going to see videos of Bryson that he didn't want me to see.
Yeah.
Now, I'm also, is anyone else hearing echoes?
Oh, Bryson.
Can we play that video again?
Yes.
I'm an intern with Conan O'Brien, or The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien, and I started mid-December with great enthusiasm, only to get back from my Christmas vacation to find out that Jay Leno didn't want to retire anymore.
Bryson, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I did not know that that clip would become a consistent bit on Mary's show. I was aware of its debut, but then it continued.
Yeah, it's like a soundboard drop.
We are getting an echo. I think the chat is assuming it might be from Mary, and I don't mean to accuse Mary of anything.
No wrong right now. Mary could bring this whole thing down. Mary's already made my evening.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I making an echo?
You're not making an echo, so the echo might be coming from you.
Now, Riley, are there any embarrassing things from Bryson's past that you'd like to air out?
Oh my God. No, Bryson has been nothing but supportive and patient with me. No.
Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Riley.
I cannot pull the rug out from Bryson. Not today.
I'm going to leave to go back screening more calls, but I wanted to come in.
Thank you so much, Bryson, for everything you do.
Thank you,
Riley
everybody.
and Mary, what kind of sandwiches are you eating?
Well, happy. Oh. What is that?
Sorry, I was trying to play a video game during the show. I thought that would have been funny. Didn't work.
Happy is eating a chicken jerky. Chicken jerky is the bread, and peanut butter is the filling.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. Riley?
Yep.
Have a classic tiny whole wheat. What has it got? Look at this beautifully arranged salami and whole grain mustard. I'm ready to sandwich.
There you go.
That's a delicious sandwich. Now, how does it go? I feel like we should take some calls from the people out there. See what kind of sandwiches the people are rocking. How do I do that?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Let's see some people in Club Sandwich, which I think Hex is in charge of Club Sandwich. Oh, I see Julia in there. I see, oh my God, there's everybody. I see Mary. Oh, those Michigan kids. These Michigan kids for 11 years. I don't know anything about these people except it's a gang of kids from Michigan that like sandwiches. And one of them has like a weird attitude. One of them has a weird attitude. Outside of that.
He's well adjusted.
No, I'm doing 2 shows in Michigan in January, I think, or December. No, January. No, I forget. Ann Arbor and Grand Rapids. You guys coming, or do I just see you at Sandwich Night?
No, I think we'll be there. We'll show up.
That was very non-committal. Now, what kind of sandwiches are you eating tonight, Michigan crew?
We just need a date nailed down. That's all.
Yeah.
We got a carpet.
Reed, you already got the date nailed down?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll get the date while you all tell me what sandwiches you're eating tonight.
Who would like to?
We got some peanut butter and jelly.
That's good. That's what I'm having too.
I got some Louisiana hot sauce on brown sugar ham, toasted in a panini press. It is delightful.
Love that. Love that.
A cupcake made into a sandwich.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Usually, the Michigan crew, you're very full of life. You're very full of raucous energy. You seem collectively subdued, if not sad, this year. Is everything okay?
It's been a tough year, Chris.
Yeah. Okay.
We're adults now.
You got to remember, when you first met us, we were like 15, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. The world hadn't beaten us down yet.
Yeah.
We're all graduated college and shit now. There's a pandemic or something going on. It's terrible out there.
I mean, also,
Good
Gethard,
God.
respectfully, think about your fan base.
Yeah, but these guys always. I don't know if you remember these guys. These guys always hit the screen, and it felt like a wrestling run-in where like a crew. It felt like just a crew showed up with the energy, and now I feel like I'm watching a bunch of people at some sort of.
You want some fucking noise? Fuck yeah! Let's bring this shit. We got a fucking gnome in here. We're going nuts. This is better for you.
Yes, say the F word. Yes, I like it when you say the F word. You're scaring the dog. Scare the dog. Now, I feel like we got to cut to Julia because Happy is a legendary dog in the Planet Scum community, and everybody knows Julia loves dogs so much. Julia, the Grand Dame. Oh, Julia, you have no sound.
Oh no.
There's no sound here. Unmute for me.
I just unmuted myself.
Julia, that shirt is the best.
Thank you so much. It is by one of my favorite designers, Christopher John Rogers, who just won a big fashion award, actually.
You only fuck with award winners. That's why you came to our show. We won a bunch of them Homie Awards. Those public access Emmys. That's why you hung out.
Exactly. I just wanted to say that Happy is incredible.
Happy is
I'm really vibing with Happy.
Thank you very much.
But here's the thing, I have taken dogs tonight.
What's going on right now?
Oh my
I got a
god.
dog.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
In
Name
my lap.
ASL.
His name is Sir Butternut Squash. But his full name is Sir Butternut Squash of the Raviolis, Duke of Chorizo, Viscount of Aigu, co-chair of the Met Gala, Governor of New York, Prince of the Idiots.
Oh, that's
Duke
what I was
of-
gonna guess.
Duke of Chorizo is the most sandwich night appropriate name. That dog is
What
the
can I say?
most chill dog I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, he is very sleepy right now. He loves cuddling in my lap. He just had his nighttime treat. He's spoiled rotten. He's
Julia,
my rescue boy from Korea.
I've known you for 11 years, and I've never seen you more zen and more yourself than with that dog in your lap.
Thank you so much. I have to say, like, it was a huge, huge, huge change, but like, I love him. He's so great.
Yeah. And are you even bothering with the sandwich tonight?
I already ate mine.
What was it? What
I
was
can
it?
never make it this late.
It's fair.
I
it's
had
fair.
fresh pita with whipped feta and actually these like stewed grapes.
Ooh. Ooh, that sounds
There's
good.
an amazing restaurant near me that did that. It was so good. And I went with a friend and we ordered every dessert on the menu, which is my dream in any given scenario.
Now, Julia, I'm seeing that Daisy Barksdale crew says that dog does not look spoiled. He looks fresh.
This was an excellent comment, and I'm very pleased about it. He is a fresh butternut squash. I'm gonna pan back down to him. Who cares about me, honestly? He's just my little guy, and I still love every dog, and I'm still gonna say hi to every single dog on this stream. But you know, none of them are better than my dog.
No, not at all. Not at all. Look, that is a good, adorable, sleepy, well-behaved, fresh little boy. I love it. Well, Julia, we're going to keep checking in with you throughout the evening, as is Sandwich Night
course.
tradition. No one shall remove Julia from the stream. This is literally illegal in my world. Who else do we have on Discord? I know Tommy Mac wants to see some more sandwiches.
Let's go.
Who you got? Who you got for me? Throw somebody up. Oh boy, I know this guy. This guy's regular sized. That's the comptroller of the special crabgrass unit. That's Eric Germ.
You know it, right here in the flesh.
Eric,
Good guy.
I was out in my yard today putting down my sulfide of potash. I also realized I don't know if it's pronounced potash or potash. I have no idea.
I always said potash.
I was mowing my leaves to mulch them, and then I went to town killing the ivy that's growing on the front of my house. I want it gone.
Ooh.
Let's get that ivy
That's
out
a
of
job,
here.
though.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Who thinks the butt is the sandwich of the body?
I mean, what, with the two cheeks and then the butt crack is the filling? The two cheeks are the bread?
It's up to each individual what the filling is.
Eric, what's the filling on your sandwich?
Turkey and ham.
Yeah.
This was once a Big T from Primo Hoagies in Pennsylvania. Yeah, they make these massive. It was like this big when I got it, and I housed it because I'm a big sloppy idiot.
I love it.
So there's only a little bit left, but sesame seed buns. I like that you brought up your lawn. I was in my lawn earlier today taking your advice about what to do with all these leaves. And I went with the nitrates. I mulched them up.
Good.
I sent the admin team a time-lapse video. I just don't know if that
how do we play this video
here.
lawn? I think that's what people tune into Sandwich Night to see.
I can't let this night go by without a little bit of Lawn and Order talk.
Also,
Different
Eric,
format.
Your room, I love it. The way that you've got those blinds off to one side so that the lines kind of dominate the frame on one side, and then the light is adding something but not distracting. Tommy, this is how you do it. This is how you do it.
I gotta take some dip.
The whole thing. It's the whole thing. We're working with two ring lights.
You got 2 ring lights. Tommy, how many ring lights you got?
I have never even seen a ring light.
You've never seen a ring light in 2021?
I guess
And
friends
still looks stunning, despite.
You got that though?
Tommy, can we get Tommy to take up the frame, please? Tommy, why did you pick this room so as to not be made fun of as you were last year for your room? What is this room that you're in?
So this is all award-winning designers. You got orange, white and blue, Mr. Button Down. This is just how I live, Chris, and yeah, it's all right with me.
Is this some sort of spare room that we're in right now?
It's spare in the sense that I live here and rarely leave.
Okay.
But yeah, we got another open closet over here if you look too.
Love it. I will say Adam told me he does not have a sandwich. He is not prepared to come back to make fun of you this year, so you are spared. But I was on your podcast. You have a great podcast called Stand By Your Band.
Thank you, Chris.
In which it's you and Tom Takar, another very funny comedian that people can like and trust, a guy who's not a dirtbag. And I talked about Jawbreaker and how there was so much backlash and how and I know that you and Tom both kind of got into Jawbreaker, but that was after the drummer of Jawbreaker had mocked you on a live stream last year. So that's a weird order to go in as far as getting to know a band.
Yeah, most musicians I listen to haven't personally made fun of my living situation before I check them out. Yeah. But I do. Yeah, I love Jawbreaker now. And those guys are great and very cool and great musicians. And
now, Riley, I wonder, though, is the butt the filling of the sandwich and the legs are the bread and the butt is the filling? Because the cheek is negative space, or the butt crack, rather, is negative space.
Yes.
I don't know if you can have a filling that's negative space, and the butt crack is inherently negative space.
What about a butthole sandwich, Chris?
But when you bite into a butthole, I mean, I certainly look. I have publicly said that eating butt should not be a big deal, and it should not be stigmatized. But I guess if the butthole is the filling, and then the cheeks are the bun. But then there's that when you think of the shapes of butt cheeks and the divot of a butthole, that's a little bit more like they would be a hot dog bun. And now we're treading into, is that a sandwich territory? Although you could view it as a hoagie roll, and then you're good.
Hoagie roll would be a good butt-based dance move.
Let me see you hoagie roll. Let me see you hoagie roll. Hit the piano, Tommy. Let me see you hoagie roll.
Wah, 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 wah,
Let me see
wah,
you
wah,
hoagie
wah,
roll.
wah, 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 wah,
Let me
wah,
see you
wah,
hoagie
wah,
roll.
wah, wah.
All right, let's see who we've got in Club Sandwich. Let's see who we've got in Club Sandwich. Regular people out there in the world eating sandwiches who want to show us their sandwiches. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. What kind of dog is that? Julia's flipping out.
This
Listen,
Grover,
I'm
he's
already. I just literally went like, oh, Popper.
Yeah, he's a golden doodle.
Golden doodle. How old?
So
Tired guy.
6.
6.
Mhm.
And that's a good hefty looking sandwich you got there. What kind of sandwich is that?
Well, it's a bagel. I didn't toast the bagel, which is the only issue. It's a bagel with cream cheese and smoked salmon.
That's a classic. I don't always love a toasted bagel. To me, if the bagel's getting a little old, then you could toast it. I think a lot of New Yorkers, I think a lot of the old school traditionalist New Yorkers say you don't toast your bagels. You trust the bagel on its way out of the oven.
I like them toasted myself, but it's just like, Dempster's bagel. It's not like anything special.
That's fair. I think Murray's bagel was the one that they would refuse to toast bagels, that they would actually say, no, we will not toast your bagel. I think there's a few that do that. Murray's was one of them. And how's that sandwich treating you?
It's very tasty. I had one earlier, almost just like it, but I did toast the bagel that time. And I do have to say, I did prefer it with toasted myself first.
And
but I wanted to have something to have and to share with Grover.
And where are you joining us from?
I am from Nova Scotia in Canada.
Oh, so listen, you got that smoked salmon on there. The Nova Lox. We call it Nova Lox in some places because Nova Scotia.
Is that what it's called?
I believe I have heard people call it Nova Lox. To note, this is not just lox. This is Nova Scotia Lox. So smoked salmon is held to a very high standard there.
I have not heard of that. Yeah, but I'm sure it's definitely local. Yeah.
I love that. And I got to say, warm lighting in your room. The red blanket really breaks things up. Then you've got those splashes of colors just over your shoulder.
Well, the things that I have
artwork.
just on my shoulder are the Planet Scum merch that I've collected.
Oh, that's a Dyke Vice hoodie.
A very charming, good Googie morning t-shirt.
Yeah, this is Mary's happy shirt. You can't see it because of the light.
Oh, happy shirt. All
Yeah.
sorts of, and remember, everybody, the Black Friday sale is in effect, so you get 20% off all your Planet Scum merch starting now. And if you order Sandwich Night merch, it's gonna help food banks. So that's good. That's very nice. Now, Tommy, if we could just look at our callers' room, colors, foreground, middle ground, background.
I see. But I think that there's something about minimalism.
I'm with you. Lord knows. And look, I'm not going hard at you like the drummer from Jawbreaker did last year. I mean, he really handed you your ass. But I'm just saying, I'm inspired. Oh, did that doggy just eat some lox?
Yeah.
That's pretty good stuff. Well, I like
It's very spoiled too.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of Sandwich
Thank
Night.
you.
Thanks for buying all that merch. I know that all the hosts really and truly appreciate it here. And again, I know that there's a lot of people who aren't regular Planet Scum viewers who are returning. They're old school members of the comedy world that started with Gethard Show and Special Without Brett Davis here at the Planet Scum. I'll just say this is a platform where there's donation setups. Different shows have different incentives, and then there's merch. So the artists do earn their pocket change here. Hey, speaking of, I just said the Special Without Brett Davis, and who appears?
My ears were burning. I hacked in.
But Brett Davis. And if that's not, if I'm either I'm going nuts or that's Kenise Mobley as well.
Hello!
He does the
Hello!
Thursday night show here on Planet Scum. And who, I tell you what, Jersey Dave texted me today. Kenise said something along the lines of, Kenise is pure charisma. Just charisma. Just watchable.
Pure charisma? I'll take it.
I don't know if that's the quote, but that was certainly the message, right? So, Jersey Dave, that was you texting me saying you and Sebastian had crackling energy on your show, and it was just charisma.
This last episode was incredible. It was just so lovely, so fun, and very funny throughout. And then you get to the tears at the end.
I did cry. I did. Sebastian
perfect.
Canelli will make you cry. He sang. Yeah. There was a musical break. It was fantastic.
I hope everybody supports your show.
Got to get you guys back on screen together. That's what I think.
All right.
And now, Brett, I gotta say, it meant a lot to me. You moved to Los Angeles, as many do, but you were out in Jersey seeing family and realized that they weren't too far from where I was. So this is just a real life thing I'll reveal, was that you got in touch with me. You said, hey, before I head west, I'll come out early and we'll hang out. Me and you, we went and got lunch out in Morristown, not too far from my house. And you gave my son a red rubber ball. And that really meant a lot. He plays with it all the time.
I'm so glad it's getting you. I just thought when I was a kid, what did I want more than that?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Rubber ball.
It was really nice. Things move so fast in this world, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, I have this person who I was close with, and then I haven't seen him in 7 years. And that's like kind of just how comedy works. So for you to actually have that moment of like, I'd love to just like chill. Because
I didn't know it was 7 years.
No. It's just some people it's 7 years.
Yeah.
Other people it's 10. Other people it's 1. Other people we text. Sometimes that's just how life goes. Sometimes it's because I dropped the ball, whatever. But
It was very much like it felt like a Mother's Day thing, where it's like
it did.
You go out on Mother's Day, like get a nice little meal in a nice restaurant. It was a nice restaurant.
South and Pine, Morristown, New Jersey. It's really good. And Brett, it meant a lot. And I like talking about it now because you picked up the torch on public access, both that Wednesday night slot and sandwich night. And I feel a little bit like you and I. It's kind of like at the end of Lord of the Rings when it's like the ring bearers are like, there's certain things that only we know.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you for making me a ring bearer, first of all.
Please. How are
everybody
you?
Involved.
How's it
I'm
going
good. Fine. I've started comedy again after
traditional
accidental retirement. So, but I'm doing good. I got a Salvadoran sandwich.
Oh, what is that?
It's
everybody leaned in. Did you see that? Everyone leaned in.
Pan con pollo.
Pan con pollo. That's bread.
It's from a place called Los Mocajetes.
Ooh.
And I will take my first bite and tell you.
You saved the first bite. I love that.
I'm sorry, I did not save my first bite at all.
I'm already done with my sandwich. Kenise, what kind of sandwich are you eating?
So I had to run down to get it because the delivery man came. And this is chicken and avocado and tomatoes and lettuce and some other stuff. A lot of times people will go with just like straight mayonnaise or a ranch dressing, but they did something interesting here. They did a honey mustard, which adds a level of flavor that I wasn't expecting, but I appreciate.
And now I'm going to say another thing. Everybody on this screen has been nice to me. These are everybody here is a nice person on this goddamn. We all got our bad moments. I've butted heads with a few of you along the ways too, but everybody's been more nice than not nice. And what a nice thing to see a bunch of nice comedians all in the same place. They say this
go
is
to
not
Morristown.
Everybody take the train to Morristown. I'll drive over. I'll meet you there. But they say comedy's getting all dark and divisive. And here we got 6 sweet people hanging out. I love that.
Although when you say it, it seems like it's less of a compliment about us and more of a judgment on everyone else.
Well, I can always pull it off. But I feel like I'm by far the biggest asshole on screen right now. And I'm a pretty nice guy generally, I think.
Tommy.
Mary name names.
Tommy?
Who is it?
Tommy?
Tommy really goes wild. One time I was out at a restaurant with Tommy and the waiter got his order wrong and he flipped out and he threw everyone's food. He threw my food on the floor.
Not just his own.
every single table in the restaurant. He got up and walked around and all the way. And then Tommy realized that he made a mistake. He was looking at someone else's plate, and actually the server did give him the right thing.
You guys,
And he didn't even
Mary,
say
I hate to
sorry
interrupt.
after all
I
that.
hate to interrupt, but someone wants to say hi. Cal,
Hello.
do you want to say hi, everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Happy Thursday.
You think they can hear you?
Say happy sandwich night.
Happy Fresh Night.
Happy sandwich.
Happy
What's your
Fresh
favorite
Night.
kind of sandwich?
Burger.
Burgers. You like? Yeah, we give you like Beyond Burgers, right? Or veggie burgers. Do you sometimes like singing into the microphone?
Yeah.
What do you want to sing a song? What toys do you have? Do you want to show everybody? Yeah, hold them up. Who's that? Who are they?
Oh, Stormtrooper and Chewie.
Stormtrooper and Chewie. That's right. That's right. That's good. That's good. Okay, now just no one's wearing headphones. Hallie, do you want to say Hallie Bullet? Sandwich night legend, the person who I believe coined the phrase "Are you ready? Are you ready, bitches?" It's time for
to eat
sandwiches. Yeah, mommy wrote that song.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. What sort of sandwiches do we have going on here?
Did
you eat that whole peanut butter and jelly?
I have a little shopping cart.
You asked me to
if
save you a
anyone's
bite. And I
interested.
forgot. See, I told you guys I'm the biggest asshole out of everybody on the screen. I said it before.
I said I wanted a bite of that peanut butter and jelly.
I got caught up in it. The lion was here. Tommy
Oh,
sang a
man.
song. I got all worked up. Tommy sang
I
a
could
song.
make another peanut butter and jelly.
Cal, so you like burgers. And then did you have peanut butter and jelly for lunch today?
I did.
You did. I gave it to you.
You did?
I did.
Oh.
What other
Hey,
kind
Cal,
of sandwich?
how's your big red ball?
Brett
Grilled.
gave you your big red ball.
Yeah,
Do you remember your big?
You know the big red ball that you bounce around sometimes? That's Brett. Brett gave you that.
The big red ball is alive and well.
Yeah.
Good, because they
Brett
never
was
got
saying
a
he got
thank
that
you
because he
from
thought, what would
the
I
person
have
that
wanted?
uses it most.
We already talked about the ball.
Beep, 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 beep.
Cal,
You know.
What about grilled? What's another sandwich you eat? Grilled cheese. That's right.
Grilled cheese.
Julia just texted to say she loves you. And Cal is so stinky. Oh, Cal, that's Mary. Mary has a dog on the screen. Do you want to see Mary's dog?
Wanna
I
see
don't
my
know if the
dog?
dog's.
You're gonna flip.
Where's the dog? I don't want to see a dog.
Mary has a dog, and
Sandwich night is not complete without seeing at least one dog.
Mary has a dog, and the dog's name is Happy. Do you want to meet Happy the dog?
Yep. Yeah.
There's Happy
Oh,
the dog.
Hello.
Is that a cute dog?
Getting a good
Is this a
scratch on
cute
her
dog?
belly.
Is that a cute dog? Yeah. Would you like to hang out with that dog?
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
You could come over to my house and meet him.
Oh, that would be fun. Do you want to go over Mary's house and meet the dog?
Meet the dog.
All right. And Cal, do you want to just see like some random people in the world and what sandwiches they're eating?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's see who's hanging out in Club Sandwich right now and wants to test. Hello. Hi, how are you? That's a delicious looking sandwich.
Hey. Yeah,
What's
it's
on-
homemade.
Homemade. What's on that sandwich?
There's some nice pesto and some ham and some cheese and some cucumber and some tomatoes.
Oh,
You know,
and
I couldn't
tomatoes.
get delivery here because it's almost 3 a.m. at night, so I had to make it myself.
Where are you located?
I'm in Denmark.
Denmark.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Denmark, Cal. Do you want to go to Denmark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come here.
If we go to
You're
Denmark,
nice.
what should we do? What kind of activities are good for toddlers in Denmark?
Well, if you go in summer, it's very safe. We have beaches pretty much everywhere.
I'm not traveling all the way to Denmark to do things for toddlers. He can be on our travel agenda.
Well, Copenhagen is always nice. You have the Tivoli Gardens. That's both fun for adults and kids. It's a beautiful old city. There's history, goes back hundreds of years. And then we have the Danish pastry, or as we call it here, pastry. So there's always that. If you like to eat, we probably have some good sandwiches.
Mommy,
I can make you one if you come by.
You can't have any sandwich left because Daddy didn't save any for us.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have saved.
Oh,
it's because we got the.
I wish I could give you some of mine.
Little bread. It was a little sandwich. I ate it all. Well, it's so nice of you to stay up so late in Denmark to show us your sandwich. It sounds like a pretty great sandwich.
It is. It turned out pretty good. It's my first time making this sandwich.
All right, Cal. Hey, Cal, do you want to tell everybody who's on your pajamas before you go? Who's on your pajamas?
Kickdrafter and Grouse and Ernie and Big Bird and Elmo.
That's right. Good job.
Great. You really got them all.
Really nailed them all.
The whole
Alan, come back
gang.
up. All right. Cal's going to go to bed. Good night, Cal. No. Keep going there. Do you want to say good night, everybody?
Good night, everybody.
Do you want to say good night, Julia?
Good night, Julia.
You just made. Can we just please cut to a close up of Julia crying? Because I assume it's happening. If there's any way to just see how Julia is feeling after that, I would love that.
Aw.
Do you hear that? How about that enunciation, Julia?
My gosh, he's just so sweet.
Good little boy. Good little
He's a
boy.
little guy.
He was acting like a real crazy person tonight, and then he really turned on the charm for the Planet Scum community here on Sandwich Night. He was really driving us to the brink of madness all night, but that's okay. That happens. Okay, so we saw a sandwich in Denmark. Where else are we seeing sandwiches? Oh, also, Tommy, check out the framing on Brett's room here. The circular mic in the foreground, nice soft lamp over his shoulder, and look, certainly some hats and some objects hanging, but not all haphazard, like sort of organized, some thought.
Yeah, not a fucking curtain on a door.
What is that award behind your shoulder that we have to see in order to look at you? What is that
Brett,
award?
what's that award?
Oh yeah, this is Andy Kaufman Award.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well done.
On that.
I also have been eating my sandwich like Tazon Day as to not eat into the mic.
Oh, the chocolate rain guy. Rain guy. All right.
He's on TikTok.
Like, Tommy, the foreground of your shot is just a massive amount of glare off the keyboard.
So I'll fix that. Oh, there we go. A little more.
Wow, there's
curtain for the
so much
kids.
headroom. There's so much headroom.
I'm happy Cal didn't make fun of my room. That would have really pushed me
He's
over the edge.
Pure of heart. He's not mean like me. Okay, let's see.
It looks like you are a hostage, truly.
And this is a huge step up from last year, undoubtedly. It really is still a huge step up
I
from
have
last
a
year.
question, Tommy.
Yes.
Can humans come in or out of that room? Or...
Yes. See, the curtain door works.
I thought you were
which
just
is-
trapped. Giving me trapped vibes. You're serving trapped, and I'm here for it.
Let's do a who else in Club Sandwich? Met someone from Denmark. Sandwich night all over the world. Now I think I see an old friend of mine on that screen. Did I see my old friend? My birthday. We share a birthday. Anna Maria. Speak of the devil.
Hi.
A person who's always the exact type of person I'm talking about. Like, because you and I, every time we catch up, it's joy. And we'll text once in a blue moon and it's joy. I know it's all love, but you're not sitting here watching everything anymore like the old days. And now you're back to sandwich night. And I feel like it's like a high school reunion. No, I say it with love. I say it with love. 11 years. But now you're back and I feel like I'm at like a reunion with this person
I
who
know.
I had so many good times with. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Hanging in there, back in the city, which is great. But right now, back at my mom's for Thanksgiving and here for sandwich night.
Wonderful. What kind of sandwich are you eating?
This is all I got left. I guess being home, I just went with just bologna. It's just a bologna sandwich.
Classic. Keep it
That's
simple.
all I got.
Keep it simple. And how's life in general treating you? The big picture. We don't get to catch up enough, so we'll do it right now while live streaming on Twitch.
In front of everyone. Life is fairly good. In the grand scheme of things, can't complain. Just getting back in the swing of things while the pandemic is hopefully waning. Work is fine. Life is good. I don't know. Not much else to say. Just doing well, I think, overall. How about you? And everyone else. I mean, I haven't seen Mary and Brett and so many people. Who else is still near? Riley, I haven't seen you guys in a while.
I'm doing great. Right now I'm getting messages in the private chat that, Mary and Tommy and Riley, you've been in here too long. So, I'm sort of being present, but also in the back of my mind trying to come up with well, it's been fun. That's sort of where I'm at mentally. Yeah.
It seems like you just found an extraordinarily smooth way to do that by kind of going meta about it.
I'll be seeing you. Happy.
What a joy. My kid loved your dog. He wants to hang out with the dog.
Of course.
Anytime we can make that happen, you let
Oh
me
my
know.
God. I almost clicked end broadcast because that's what I do on my show.
And that would have killed sandwich night.
Okay. I'm gonna X out of this tag.
Good night, Mary. You're the best.
Bye. You're the best.
All right. Now, Tommy, I am being told you've been here from the start. I should probably say goodbye.
Mm-hmm. It was an honor. I'm thinking it would be good if we made a shirt for the store that just said, "There's nothing sad about Tommy's room." And it's a picture of my room. What do you think?
I can almost guarantee that the design will be done before this broadcast is over. I predict that it could be one of the better selling shirts in our store's history. And we generally are up there towards the top of comediantees.com. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and check it right now. But there's nothing said about Tommy's room. There's a certain ring to it. It really rolls off the tongue. It's a real conversation starter. You wear that at a cocktail party, everybody's going to ask you what that means.
Right?
There's nothing said about Tommy's room. Let's see. Wait, let's see who's up on the top. Number 1 is the Baphomet Planet Scum Live t-shirt. Number 2 is the New Jersey is the World t-shirt. Number 3 is the George Lucas Talk Show Watto Cup. Number 4 is Nobody Owns These Shapes from the George Lucas Talk Show. Number 5 is the Theme Parkers Union New Jersey is the World t-shirt. Number 6, New Jersey, the Planet Scum Live This Show Is So Stupid box show. And then number 7 is Ron Funches. And then we got the Will Hines Improv God shirt, George Lucas Talk Show sticker, Planet Scum hoodie. We got 9 of the top 10 of comediantees.com. So thank you, everybody who's been making that happen. And let's please do our best to that. Ron Funches, great guy, great comedian. Let's do our best to knock him out. So then he has to come chasing us, and then everybody sells more t-shirts when this war starts. Tommy, it's great seeing you. And I believe I was saying it backstage. I do have to say, I recently did a show at Fest in Gainesville, and they had me do a secret show in a room. Riley, it was in the fucking room where you entered the Battle Royal. It was that big. Bad room for comedy, but their music, or like, they don't understand you want like a small, intimate, low ceiling room. It was a massive airline hangar of a space. And I asked Tommy to do the show with me, and it was a joy to share the stage with you, but holy shit, was it not an easy gig. And you went up first. And it was tough, and you did great. And I was like that. I will say I've always had this where when I'm in non-New York cities and I see comedians I know from New York, like go into attack mode comedically and like start using all those skills New York teaches you, always makes me proud. And I felt both guilty watching you, but very psyched at how you handled that, because that was a bad situation.
But thank you again for letting me open for you, because that was a truly great time, even though it was insane.
it was the best, and I hope we get to do some more shows together soon, my friend.
Oh yeah, thanks again for having me. Sandwich night forever. Good night and good luck.
All right, I love it. And Riley, how you feeling? I love that background. That's a hand-drawn Riley original right there.
Yeah, I'm watching wrestling in another tab, but before I go, I just want to say, Tommy, if I would have had a good night, but I didn't because your room sucks ass.
Hey, he's gone. Hey, it's one thing to do it to his face. It's another to wait until the moment he's gone.
No, wait. Sorry. I was watching wrestling in another tab. Tommy?
And we should say we usually invite our friend Colt Cabana to Sandwich Night, but I believe he's wrestling Bryan Danielson on AEW tonight, which is, I assume, what you're watching. Has the Colt match happened?
I don't think the Colt match has happened yet. No, I think that's going to be the main event.
I believe in miracles. I think somebody needs to take the American Dragon down a peg, and I think our old friend Colt Cabana is just the guy to do it.
Who's the American Dragon?
The American Dragon, formerly known as Daniel Bryan in the WWE.
Denise, it's Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson. He went back to using his name from the Indies, and his nickname in the Indies was the American Dragon.
Ah, okay, cool. Just learning some stuff about wrestling, no reason.
Oh, no time like the present, right?
Yeah. I could have done it in the past, but I didn't want to, and now I'm doing it.
It's all good. And listen, you and I have never spoken about this, so we need to discuss why I know this or what has happened and hasn't happened and all sorts of things.
Yeah, no need.
That seemed both fascinating and like somewhat of a nightmare that I'd love to hear more about, not live on camera someday.
I will tell you everything one day, 100%.
Wait, because as someone who knows you not that well, I have not felt I wasn't like gonna just reach out of the blue and be like, tell me everything. But now that the seal's broken, someday I'd love to hear all of it someday. Because
you will get all of it. Sorry, Riley and Fred, if you guys don't know what we're talking about. It's a whole
you're
thing.
also talking.
I know.
You're talking legitimately.
I think I messaged you about it.
3 of the biggest wrestling fans.
That was so sweet.
Comedy. 3 of the biggest wrestling fans.
I'm a big fan of yours, not in like a weird way, but like a normal, we're part of a comedy community way. And you messaged me, and I was just like, thank you. It was
Oh God, fuck. I remember. It all just hit me.
We're all big wrestling fans. We like read Reddit and shit.
Oh my God.
Circle and like all sorts of shit. It's the best. What a fascinating thing for people to witness who don't know what we're talking about. But listen, if we're talking about Kenice, we mentioned before crackling energy between Kenice and a former guest. So I think we got to get that energy right out of the gate.
I'm so excited.
Well, I also applaud you because this is someone who I have nothing against, but who I notoriously have such bad chemistry with that we've had actual recorded. The first time I ever spoke to this person was us getting in a fight on a podcast. And that's true. And you guys kick it off. Crackling energy that has chatter and buzz.
Wait,
Sebastian.
what did you guys have a fight about?
We did Matt Besser's improv podcast live during DCM. And I told a story on it, and Sebastian, while it was being recorded, was like, "That's what you're going to tell a story about." And I just immediately went, "You're going to give me notes right now?" And it was just off to the races. And then, man, Besser spent 2 solid years fanning the flames of that one.
What's up, Kenice? I'm happy to be on your show. Thanks for having me.
You're the only man who's made me cry recently that I'm like excited to see.
I also was on your show and I believe made you cry. So
you did.
This
is a
so you
Brett,
knew
you
that.
Come
you knew
on
that when you said Sebastian's the only man who's made you cry. You're excited to see. You are aware that I also.
I said recently.
Okay. I guess.
I was like,
how you
he made
time.
me cry truly, like within the last week, the last 168 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a recent thing, and
Got
this is. I love it.
What's up? Kenice, I felt bad. I left that. I said, I wish I didn't make. I go, am I a manipulator?
No.
Am I able to make people cry?
Maybe, and that's a good thing to be able to do.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Hey, what's up, Brett? I'm Sebastian. Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Oh, you guys have never met
before?
Two
Yeah,
hot
maybe we
boys.
have. I don't like to assume, though. You know.
That's very, very smart. Yeah. I'm the one that's just like, I think we maybe have met. Out of nervousness. But I don't know, we have met before.
If you two cross paths a little more in New York, you would have. I feel like based on when you started and the scenes you came up in, there is definitely a world in which you would have been cast to play something completely bizarre on Brett's public access show, Sebastian, and probably would have left feeling like it was artistically one of the most incredible things you ever did, while emotionally being completely uncertain how to feel about it.
Yeah, that's my brand.
That was the special. It was the best, man. Well, Sebastian, you took a big bite of a sandwich right there, and I gotta ask.
Yeah, everyone's going soft.
How so?
I mean, my own brother. You know
What?
That's a sandwich.
Okay, is that?
That's a Staten Islander
I see
sandwich
some
right
bacon. I see some iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, hold that up so we can all see. Let's identify ingredients, please.
Okay.
it's dripping. I made it myself. So,
Wow.
Not my
Wow.
mother's rug.
Oh no.
Wow. Yeah,
Wait, what's
bacon,
the
lettuce,
is
cheese,
bacon the central meat or is there another
tomato.
meat in there?
Nah, bro. We're
Ayo.
talking the thinnest chicken cutlet in the world.
Okay. Did you hammer it down?
I got a spot. I'm in Staten Island. I got a spot.
Chicken cutlet spot.
Dude, the paper. The thinner it is, the better. This shit's paper, bro.
Do you want
That's why you can't
chicken
even
at
see
that
it.
point?
What's up?
If it's so thin, do you want chicken or do you want bread?
Kenise, it is what it is. You know?
Okay.
Well, and here's my question again, piggybacking off of that question, Sebastian. When the cutlet gets thin enough, don't you at some point just have cold cuts?
Why are you ruining my childhood?
I'm asking where the line is for you between the cut. See how with you he answers it with like grace and class and a gentle touch, and with me it's an immediate Jersey versus Staten Island fight. And I got Brett with me, man. Brett's a Jersey guy, Sebastian. So this fight is a
So how do you
handicap
like
match.
it? How do you like it?
Kenise, a handicap match is 2 versus 1.
Okay,
Another-
thank you.
Another wrestling term.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Brett, I didn't know you were from Jersey. This is
Yeah.
it does change the way that I see you a little bit. It does.
How so?
How so?
Yeah.
Because hear me out. A, you're a hat boy, okay? And hat boys are either from Jersey, Staten Island, or the Midwest. And you've got if you told me that you knew how to grow corn and manage it, I would believe you. Something about you, I was like, yeah, Midwest with these people.
It couldn't be
Sure.
further from the truth. I can't.
So you don't know how to raise corn?
No, never tried. Never will try.
Okay.
What mall did you go to, Brett?
Rockaway. I know where he grew up.
yeah.
He went to the Rockaway Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Great mall, by the way. Great mall.
Interesting.
Wait,
Worked at the Rockaway
Mall
for
is
many
not in Rockaway?
It's in Rockaway, New Jersey. Not
Okay, you guys have to stop doing that. That's so rude.
As opposed to like the Rockaways in Queens? Is that what you're
Yes,
thinking of?
the Rockaways. I'm going to Ridgewood, New Jersey tomorrow, but of course there's a Ridgewood that's like part of Queens. Like, yeah, you
This
guys
is a
have
very New York.
ultra-low
This
stuff.
is a very New York centric view of the world. That no one, if anyone else, if anything in New York has a name, that everyone else must therefore.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't have it. It's ours. We have a lot of people, so we get it.
I mean, I'm with you. There's a lot of
Thank you,
words.
Sebastian. Sebastian's agreeing with me.
Well, he's a Staten Island guy, so he has a subtle, quiet, seething hatred for New Jersey. We all know this.
I mean, nothing about me is subtle. What are we talking here?
Are you happy that I called you subtle? Is that
First time? I'm gonna clip it. Send it to my agent. Clip it. Gethard says I'm subtle.
One time I did a podcast of Sebastian's, and there was a pair of sneakers visible in the background behind him. And I said, "Oh, I have those sneakers too." And he got visibly mad, and then like went out of his way to explain that I did not have the same sneakers, and that those were special sneakers that someone like me would never have. But like, wasn't even like our bit where we mess with each other. Like, was actually like, you don't have these fucking sneakers. I promise you that. And you were pissed that I suggested I did.
I mean, here's the thing, Gethard. It was like these are like you might talk some like that's me pulling out a comic book that I won for free at like a McDonald's, right? And a Happy Meal. Be like, look, I got a comic book. You have the same one, right? That's the thing. I went through 3 people to get those sneakers. I was on DMs. I was on Facebook Marketplace. I was talking to people to get those sneakers.
Well, I have a pair of sneakers that looks strikingly like them that I bought off the rack at Foot Locker.
Nah.
I
If
bought
you
up the
know, you
Vodafone.
know. But it's fun. I mean, maybe we'll wear them the same day and let's go to events. We'll see what people say.
Wow.
No, that sounds very unappealing to me.
This is wow. Brett, do you wear sneakers? Do you know sneakers?
No.
Okay.
I have a pair of
I also don't know
Reeboks.
sneakers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
So
Oh,
I've been
there.
working
That's
on a little project here.
Brett, you made that?
Yeah, this is what I've been doing during all of
Hell
us.
yeah.
I love that.
Would
I
love
love that.
suggestions. Would I
I
don't
think
want this
it's-
to be the official shirt, but I figure while I'm here,
It looks
I
like an
got-
album cover. It look.
It
I think it.
does.
Yeah, it looks really great.
Yeah,
Is that a shirt? That looks more like something I'd frame and hang on the wall personally than a shirt.
Well,
But
that
I
would go antithetical to the concept, because walls cannot have decorations. In
Oh, that's true,
Tommy's
isn't it?
room.
The
Yeah.
ultimate irony that you made something
Ooh.
that looks great to hang on a wall in tribute to Tommy, a guy who can't figure out wall decorations. Wow. Wow.
In your head, did it have an exclamation point or no? Am I the only person who puts an exclamation point, or is that too much?
I didn't see an exclamation point because I feel like I read this as the desperate insistence of a man who knows in his heart that there is, in
There is
fact, a
something
lot
else?
sad about Tommy's room.
Ah.
That gives it a certain open-ended quality that I like personally.
I never met him, but I like the expression.
And how do you feel about there is versus theirs? How does that look? How does that pop visually?
When people are lying, they don't use conjunctions. So this makes
Is
it
that
clear
true?
that he is lying. Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. There is.
There's nothing
There
sad
is
about Tommy.
nothing sad about Tommy's room.
Why don't we take a couple calls from Club Sandwich? Let's see who's out there in this world eating sandwiches. And then I think we got some old friends coming by, and I am all about it. Club Sandwich. I've heard from people from Michigan, from Denmark. Oh, it's Olivia from CGP. You got to unmute for me, Olivia.
Oh
So
my God,
Olivia-
hi.
CGP, which I would say is the hidden link in the chain of the TCGS special Planet
Oh,
Scum,
yes.
the COVID killed it phase of the project. Olivia, how
I mean,
are
this
you?
is the hidden link. Very talented.
Yes.
person
Oh, right.
who's
Started on the
But I
special.
did start with the special, yes, of course. Thank you, Brett Davis.
But
Shout out to Brett Davis.
Exceeded, forgotten.
So many episodes where things looked good, and Olivia, you were the primary motivator of that, of the visuals. I know it's certainly on
Yeah.
CGP. I believe that started on the special as well, with set decoration and dressing.
It was a lot of trial and error and error and error and error.
The
But it
public
was
access way.
really, really great. And it sucks that, COVID kind of took that away, and now I work in advertising. But
But it's probably
yeah,
more stable and lucrative.
yeah, I like waking up and having a job every day. But I do miss making silly little props, like a full Thanksgiving dinner in the M&N microwave.
Yeah.
And also 40 hot dogs in the M&N microwave.
Yep.
And also taking a tube of toothpaste and putting peanut butter in it instead. To name a few.
Great.
Which are all probably in my basement, by the way.
And what kind of
Oh, okay. So I have, these are peanut butter chocolate pie sandwiches.
Oh, get
Oreo sandwiches. I copped out. These are the best
No, you
cookies in
did
the
not.
world.
Those are amazing.
I feel like I did because sandwich night just sprung upon us.
Sandwich cookies count as
but-
sandwiches. They always
Nah,
have.
I agree with you. That was a cop out.
Sebastian.
Thank you.
That
agree with
type
you.
of negativity. That type of negativity has no place at sandwich night.
It's not negativity. It's
Take
respect.
that shit back over the Gothels, my friend. There's no place for that.
I love honesty.
Hey, that stays on the outer
but I-
bridge side of things, okay?
I think something really cool about these sandwich cookies, though, is that they have a split inside. I don't know. You can see that? And half is peanut butter and half is chocolate, and it's just like the perfect amount. And you can find these at your local Target. I told you I work in advertising. Can you see it? Can you see it?
I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm rocking with tonight.
I love it. I love it. And listen, sandwich cookies have had a long-standing place in the 11-year tradition of sandwich night. And
I feel like they have. Every time I've been, there's just been a thing of Oreos.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No apologizing. And we are not going to let Sebastian sandwich shame you on this
I
one.
got a question. Were there drinks at other sandwiches nights too?
Yeah,
Were
there
there
were
drinks?
drinks at sandwich night.
Do we
Yeah.
count those as sandwiches? Are we just
No.
count everything at sandwich night a sandwich?
No, but what about an ice cream sandwich?
You know what? Just because it has it in its name doesn't mean it is one.
You're saying that an ice cream sandwich is not a sandwich.
No. Have you ever? If you went over a buddy's house and they go, oh, I'm a little hungry, I'm gonna grab a sandwich, and they pull out a Klondike, an ice cream sandwich from the freezer.
Klondike is not an ice cream sandwich.
Klondike has no opening. It's not a sandwich.
As an ice cream sandwich has those two delicious chocolate cookie rectangles with the little holes in them so they can breathe, and vanilla ice cream in the middle.
And that's
or a
you
chip
need to be
wich, or a
able to
chip
breathe.
wich with chocolate chips.
You would not blink an eye. You would be comfortable to
This
sleep at that person's
motherfucker
house.
can start a fight with me about anything.
No, I'm just saying, would you be comfortable to sleep at the person's house that they said, let me
Your
grab a sandwich?
gleeful cackles at the fact that there's a fight happening are not helping the situation.
Sorry.
I think I
am
would tell
a-
my
am a-
mom. to stay out of
I am a host of peace. I want sandwich night to be about peace.
Of course.
Sebastian's bringing verbal violence, and you're bringing almost. Are you familiar with the Hanna-Barbera character Muttley, Kenise? Do you know
No, what
Muttley?
is it? What is that?
Muttley is the dog sidekick of a bad guy named Dick Dastardly, who just
His
stands.
name
next-
is Dick Dastardly.
It's a great name, and he's
This is for children, and his name is Dick
Yes, it's from the
Dastardly.
70s and 80s. Muttley just stands next to Dick Dastardly going anytime something bad happens. And that's what you're doing right now. You're Dick Dastardly and Muttley. You two do have chemistry.
Thank you. Call me Dick Dastardly. I don't mind that name, Gethard. Okay.
As we established last week, you do go raw
Well,
from
is
time
that-
to time.
Call me Dick Dastardly.
If there was a way to just get an audio isolation of Kenise's gleeful, there's a fight giggle.
All right, everybody,
Sorry,
be quiet for a quick second.
Shut up! No, I'm not gonna do it now. You guys
If
have made
everyone's
it weird.
silent, I think it will happen.
No, I refuse. I'm not going to fall into your game, sir.
All right.
No, that was a weak one. It does not count. It doesn't.
Right. We got what we needed. Now, I'm hearing that we have to make room for more people, I believe. So, Brett, just so you know, Jersey Dave did tell me over 5 minutes ago, let's say goodnight to Brett soon.
Yeah,
And
I
you two grew up in
appreciate
the
this
you two grew
bonus
up in the same town. In the same
Yeah.
town as Tito Santana, who Tito Santana is a famous wrestler from the
Thank you.
70s and 80s, yeah.
I was
So-
like, is he the person who made Tito's, the drink Tito's?
I don't think so. I
He
think
does not. Okay.
No, but
The
he
owner
was
of
hell-
Santana's
Tito.
hair salon.
Different Tito's.
Different
He was-
Tito, but it does have a hair salon. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He
He's
has
a hell
a
of an
hair salon?
intercontinental champion too. Hell of an intercontinental.
Does he have good hair? Would we say that his
Yeah.
hair
Great
is
head of hair.
enviable?
Back in his heyday,
I'd say so.
stellar head of hair.
Okay. All right. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
And today. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye. Just want to say Olivia rules. Everybody on this chat is great too. But
love you,
Brett. Bye, Brett.
She
I love
vanished
you.
into the background. Love you too.
I'm in the back. Bye.
Brett, I mean, I love that you and Olivia were here for some crossover. And check this guy out. Check this guy out.
You caught me just chewing nothing.
Chewing a sandwich.
Well, yeah, but I ate it. I had to bite a sandwich like 5 minutes ago. and then I
What
had
kind
like
of
a little piece
sandwich?
here. It's just a peanut butter and jelly. I'm just going classic.
That's what
it.
I had too. That's what I
Great.
had
Do you
too.
guys toast the bread or just eat it?
Nah, I just went regular.
This is a great question. When it's a sandwich, I don't, but I often for breakfast will make peanut butter and jelly toast, which is just an open-faced peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but just 2 pieces of toast with peanut butter and jelly on each side, and it's really good.
Interesting.
Now, Drew Johnston was, of course, one of the absolute right-hand people of the Chris Gethard Show. A well-known thing that if we had nothing, Drew could throw on a fucking dumb hat and start screaming in the crowd would love whatever bullshit character he came up with in the moment, let alone the stuff he actually worked on. Drew,
Oh.
how are you? Drew, you looking good.
Oh, thank you. I just shaved. I shaved because I have to dress up like Shrek soon, so I had to get
Perfect.
a beard quick.
I'm
Yeah.
just, hey, everybody's working. Counts towards the
Yeah.
health insurance?
I don't think the Shrek's going to help the health insurance. No, I don't think it's going to help.
Okay, not a SAG. Listen, we got a little bit of a TCGS invasion brewing backstage. The Gethard Show people are here in force, and for example, look at this. Look at this.
Drew, we're eating open-faced peanut butter jelly toast.
Yes.
Wow, look at that.
We didn't even
look
plan
at that.
I had fights with Patrick Cotner about this. He thinks that you shouldn't do this, and I think he's an idiot.
Now, Bethany,
I'm
wondering
wondering if it's actually a sandwich or not, the open face, right? I think it's bread, thingamajig, bread.
I have a very important question. I hate to interrupt. Bethany, are you intentionally positioning yourself to look like you have antlers?
This is the only piece of art that Keith and I have ever agreed upon.
I do remember we were once on a little weekend getaway together, and Keith wanted to buy a big fat ceramic frog, and you would not let him.
Smart frog. I bought it anyway.
And we still have
You
it.
did?
It's right in front of the steps. You can be in here. I guess it's
I
not
thought
good to
I thought that you didn't buy the frog. I thought Bethany said I would rather not have that frog.
Bethany
bought it
did.
anyway.
Bethany said that, and then you bought the frog.
You're not the boss. You're not the boss of me. Smart frog.
We have a frog wearing glasses when you walk into
And I've super glued it twice. And it breaks very easily. Drew, you are looking good. Are you running a lot, Drew? You're burning off these open face peanut butter jelly sandies?
I started training for the LA Marathon, which is going to happen next March, and it sucks, but I've been doing it right now, so that's what I'm doing. I'm running a lot.
Why does it suck?
It's just you just run around with nobody for a long time.
So why are you doing it if it sucks?
Because it feels good at the end of it, but during it, boy, sometimes you just zone out.
I know you've run races. Have you done a marathon before?
I did the New York Marathon once. But I will say,
I remember when you trained for it. You would run all day, and then you would brag about how much you ate to me before a show, and I would get so hungry, and I didn't run, and I would go home and eat it.
I feel like the New York Marathon would be perfect if they didn't make you enter Staten Island.
No, Gethard, I'm on record saying this. I'm going to do the New York Marathon, and I'm not leaving Staten Island. I'm just doing a couple of feet, and I'm collapsing.
I mean, Sebastian, I hate to tell you this. You're going to have to spend like $5,000 unless you want to train just to stay in Staten Island if you want to do that.
Totally fine. That's totally fine. I will lie on the ground, and I will make a scene, and I will boo everyone leaving Staten Island.
You would make that up because I would pay to watch that. I would 100%.
Thank you so much, Kenise. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd sponsor you.
Oh,
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Now, Murph, what's this I saw online last night that you got real fucked up and gave yourself a haircut?
Oh, yeah. This is my big reveal.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad until the sides.
Yeah, the sides. Well,
I'm sorry for your loss.
I thank you. I'm mourning. No, I started, and then I was like, let me get rid of all this shit on the sides, and then one thing led to another. You get loose. You're looking in the mirror. It's a funhouse mirror at that point. So, and then I was like, let me just shave it all down. But then my clippers busted, so that's why we're dealing with this on the sides.
I was gonna say, how come you
can't tell if you're balding or if you're just a moron?
I mean, both. It's both, but it's a nasty. It's like none of the good stuff. It's either like shave this shit and be a bald guy, or like try to do like a sweep over situation. But this is just a fucking demented mess.
You should borrow the hat in the picture behind you.
Oh yeah, Bethany's got her antlers. I got my hat.
And Murph, what kind of sandwich are you eating tonight?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Seb's gonna fucking shit all over this sandwich, but because it ain't a sandwich, but it's a bagel with cream cheese. Because here's the thing: I had a kid a week ago, and it's like we don't even know what sandwiches are going. We're stumbling around in the dark over here. So,
No, Murph, I love that. That's a beautiful sandwich, bro.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Of course. It's not an ice cream sandwich, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right? No, not some of the shit these people are peddling as sandwiches over
Murph,
here.
you're
Seb, I would
Sebastian
watch
on
the
this
Staten
ice cream
Island
thing?
Marathon too, by the way. I would show up and cheer for you at the Staten Island Marathon.
This is beautiful. I might have to make it a thing. I just walk 10 feet and I fall down.
Do it. We'll be there with signs. I'll hand you some water.
Yes.
On the ground.
I love this. See,
Now,
Gethard?
Murph-
See, people love this.
Murph,
Just Staten Island.
you got a baby a week ago. Diana delivered. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She's
Thank
beautiful. You sent me a picture.
Beatrix, yeah, she's a good one.
Great
Now,
name.
they do, you know,
Thanks,
I've been through it. Keith and Bethany have been through it 3 times now. It does.
So many
It is
times.
It is an
One too many
exhausting.
times.
Oh yeah. Well, last year I almost forgot. Last year you two were making jokes about, oh boy, we might have messed up. That was last year's sandwich night, right?
Yeah, and we're like, I don't know if we were kidding or not. We should take a pregnancy test.
And now
Turns
we
out
have
weren't
a
kidding.
4-month-old sleeping in my bed.
That is true. That last year you were like, ooh, making
remember that.
Keith, what I could say were some inappropriate jokes about your sexual behaviors, but they actually did lead to a human child. With a year of reflection, do you wish you hadn't made those jokes on Twitch?
I stand by every decision I've ever made in my life. No
I
regrets.
love it.
Wow.
No regrets.
Now, Murph, I was saying, as some fellow parents, it's a thing that can exhaust you and make you feel like you're losing your mind. How do you feel that within 1 week you have given yourself this haircut?
Yeah, we're a week in and we're already here. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes when she's a fucking teenager.
You're a parent, a father of 1 week, and if you could just turn your head to the sides again.
Oh no.
I get it. You just didn't look in the mirror when you did it. You like were too confident. You just thought you had.
I got cocky.
Wow. If I saw that in public, I would not make fun of you at all because I would assume that you have a disease and that is insensitive. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing
I
that,
wouldn't-
the disease card.
I would move train cars. If you were in the train with me, I'd probably get up at the next stop and casually walk to the next train.
You'd also be like, man, he can handle this mustache somehow. That's well manicured, but yet we get to the dome and it's a fucking mess.
I would
it also
make
looks
eye
like
contact with you and smile politely.
Bethany, you would.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You can't do that.
I'd creep over and sit next to you, Bethany.
Yeah.
This is starting
I
to
got
feel
a
like
new
a
friend.
weird. This is starting to feel like weird role playing. I'd creep over and sit next to you. It feels like someone's gonna roll dice soon.
Wait, Gethard, I wanted to thank you too. Your gift, we got your if you don't mind of me reading the card here that came with the.
Yeah,
Gethard got
please.
us a little lounger for the baby to put in.
Snuggle me.
Will snuggle me. But this,
Keith and
this
Bethany, you guys use the Snuggle Me?
I don't know what that is.
Snuggle Me lounger. It was a great thing.
Yeah,
Safeguards.
you gave us your old Snuggle Me.
Where you put it on the ground and the baby just sleeps on the
It's
ground.
so they don't roll off the counter.
Oh, it's like
when
the
you're,
donut, like
making toast.
Yeah, yeah.
I know the donut pillow.
It helps to
Well,
keep them. Yeah.
You can
But
air out
this
this
card says this is this was in the card from Gethard. It says, "Welcome, little one. May your feces land on your dad, much like his feces have landed on me." Which is a very nice
I
sentence.
mean, that almost got us banned from UCB.
Oh my God! Here
Wait,
she is.
what?
Here's
Oh
the-
my goodness, that's a 1 week old baby.
Oh,
One
the
week
head
old
is
baby.
still shaped.
Hi,
Baby
Diana. Oh, you look.
Well, see, now you could officially play that mom that's mad that people are making too much
Oh
noise.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Now you can officially. I said that the sleeping baby. Bethany said you can now officially play that mom. However, Diana reminded me
Dead.
that baby died. Yeah.
I do.
That
I'll
was
never
the joke.
One of my favorite lines from that show, from the whole run of the public access show, was that mom insisting, "I'm still young, I'm still fun." That made me laugh so hard. That's an adorable baby you two made.
Thank
Hey,
you.
thanks, buddy.
Here.
Oh,
I'm trying to get like
goodness.
a little more of a straight on.
Now,
Aw.
Murph and Diana, would you be interested in seeing Julia's reaction to your baby?
Here.
Yes, please.
Got it. Let's go ahead and see Julia's reaction to that baby.
Here, do you want to sit?
Oh, that's so cute.
Julia.
No, I mean I was there when Murph proposed to Diana, and I cried so much. And now you guys have a beautiful baby.
And
Do you want to see my dog?
Yes, please.
Ah, that's a good sleeping pooch.
Yeah.
And Julia, opinions on Murph's haircut?
No,
No, just no.
No, wow. No
Nah.
comment.
Well, but here's the thing. I started shaving my head in quarantine because I was like, I don't know, let's do this. And like, I don't know. You I just don't know how it happened.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens, right? Although I saw your cut, yours was legit. Yours didn't look like somebody fell asleep at the wheel. You had a very nice tight look. Yeah, so you actually gave yourself.
I went over it a bunch.
Yeah, no, yours looks wonderful. Mine's a little bit of a different. I need to catch up.
Now, Julia, you of course.
Well, is there?
I was just gonna. Oh,
Bless you.
adorable sneeze. That could only have been Bethany. I didn't see her. Bless you.
Sorry, Gethard, that was me. I was sneezing up here. My bad, brother.
Oh, Sebastian, if you sneezed like that, I would be over the goddamn moon.
If that's how everyone sneezes in Staten Island, I would go to Staten Island all the time.
Listen, though, Julie, you of course were the grand dame of the Gethard Show, and there's so many old Gethard Show people hanging out. I don't see any reason to stop that parade. The world's greatest dancer, Rob Malone. Long time no see, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Chris? I'm Rob Malone.
Fireside chats with Rob Malone.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. How's it going, everybody?
Is that a
Are you
real
a former
place?
dancer? Have you retired?
Yeah, I'm retired. I don't dance anymore. I had an injury.
Rob, is that a real fireplace or some sort of virtual background?
Yeah, this is a real fireplace. You want to walk in it with me?
Yes.
The gas or wood? What are we talking about?
Are you wearing a full pajama set? That looks so cozy.
TCGS.
Yeah,
Wow.
those BJs.
Wow.
Oh god.
A plus.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Chris, I had to get away.
I know.
Leave the city. Get away
I
from
have a
everyone.
Same.
How do you know if the flute is open or closed?
You got if the smoke is coming inside your house, the flute is closed.
This is the default. I don't know if this is open or closed, but we have
Are
candles.
those your ice skates
It
just
depends.
casually placed behind you?
Kenise, I was just thinking the same thing. Those ice.
What?
The secret is nothing
If
behind
it's
me belongs
if it's
to me.
not tense, it's closed.
What?
And once you open it, there's a lot of tension on the chain, Keith.
Open.
It's not
Okay.
tense.
If it's not, okay, got it. That's good
Look,
to know.
double look that up. But yeah, now someone asked if they get a hot dog fire update. If hot dog, and I feel like there's only might as well just go ahead and get it if people in the chat are going to bring it up.
Well, look at that. Look at that. Stuff
Oh,
here.
what a handsome.
No,
bastard.
no fire update this year. Hello, everybody. Hello.
No.
Now that's a
No.
beard.
Ceiling.
Now that's a beard.
Interesting ceiling right there.
That's more of a beard than I think I've ever seen you with.
Yeah. This is
That's a tight.
my
beard.
sister's house in Vermont. Rob and I are in the same state right now. I won't tell you where Rob is though.
And I won't tell you where Andrew is.
Well, why are you two being such fucking pieces then?
There's an ice skating rink. We know that much.
There's no.
He is
there's
on his
no,
way
no
to Jersey
fireplace
Dave's
up there.
house
Sorry.
right now.
Yeah, I would love to go. Jersey Dave lives 8 minutes for me, but I think I'm a little too drunk to drive there.
You're not coming here. You
I'm
should
not
go
coming
over there.
here.
Not after what you did.
I didn't wake up the baby.
Dave,
You came to my house on air. We're doing a show. Walks into my children's room. They're 9 months old. Wakes up one of my kids.
Didn't wake up the kid.
Jersey
Prove
Dave,
it.
did you
Prove
drain
it.
Did you drain your boiler today? Not today.
My plumber says once every 3 weeks. I used to do it every week. He says only once every 3 weeks.
My boiler guy this morning told me not to do it ever.
Do I have a boiler? I've never drained a boiler.
You gotta drain that boiler, bro.
My boiler guy said not to drain it either.
Do I have a boiler?
He said
Give me
so
bad
info. They write on the boiler that it's the homeowner's job to drain it. If you drain it, you break the release valve.
You
Denise is my only friend.
Well, no, because if you don't drain it, then it just becomes a solid. You gotta keep liquid in there.
Yeah, you gotta.
Bethany, I love you. This sounds terrible, and I don't know if I ever want to own a home based on what you guys are saying.
Own a home is don't waste time. There's so much shit that wastes your time.
This is
It
a
is-
lot to think about with the boiler. I don't know.
It's a big time
Everything
suck.
breaks.
You got to change. You guys you change the filter on your HVAC every 3 months, right?
Ain't got no, oh no, I think it's bullshit.
You're not changing your filter.
What's an
Heater,
HVAC?
bro.
Like your heating cooling system.
Maybe 3 times a year, not 4.
Oh my goodness, Keith.
Yo, Seb, you want to
It
go
takes
splits on a
90
home?
seconds.
Why are you doing
You
that?
wanna buy a house? You wanna buy a house together? Drew?
Back in the winter.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, what now?
We're trying to go in and together and buy a home.
Yeah.
I gotta change Dave's furnace filter right now. I gotta go.
I feel like you should go.
I don't. Well, now I've said that I'm drunk. I had like my neighbor made me a beer. I've had half of it. It's very potent.
They made you a beer?
I'm driving. I think that if I got a breathalyzer test, I'd pass.
Why don't you walk? You should run. Ride your bike. Ride your bike.
I
Yeah.
never really.
You're telling
were-
Keith to do dangerous things.
What's your address?
I feel
Call-
like David is begging you to go to his house right now.
I know.
Another option. Stay home.
You gotta find
Now,
your address.
Kenise
Text
and
your address
Sebastian,
on your 8
if
minutes.
everybody could quiet down, Kenise and Sebastian, more new school members of this thing that's built over. How do you feel being thrown into the rhythm of these people who have all known each other for 11 years behaving this way?
Well, I talk to Bethany every day, so I feel pretty good about that.
There you go. There you
But
go.
the fact that the rest of you have boiler guys, not just that you have a boiler, but specifically a guy
Frank
that you
Ricci,
talk
he's
about
great.
with boilers with, I am perplexed, and it's a fascinating anthropological experiment that I'm participating in right now.
When you move to a new place, it's hard to make friends.
Kenise, let me tell you, I don't have a boiler, and when we first moved into this apartment, we had a gas leak for 3 months, but we just thought it was traffic fumes.
Whoa.
Are you guys just really sleepy all of the time?
Drew, that's fucked up. You could have fucking died.
I know. The guy came over to fix our heater because I was like, the heater won't work because it was hot in the summer, and then it got cold. I was like, the heater won't work, and he came over. He goes, "This is leaking." And I was like, "Are you sure it's not just the fumes from outside?" He goes, "No." And I was like, "Oh no."
Was it rotten eggs, or didn't smell like rotten eggs?
It smelled like natural gas for a few times.
Oh, so like
Kenise
Do a lot of-
has a bus driver who's just constantly backing up in front of her house.
Oh yes, I live by a construction site, and it's just beep 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 all day. And yeah,
100%.
Bethany hears it all the time.
Wow.
No boiler, no gas leak.
Wow.
Not that I know of, but they wouldn't check. I live in a building that's pre-war, but which war? So I don't know if they're ever gonna.
Now,
See?
before I forget, Hot Dog and Malone, what kind of sandwiches you fellas eating?
What are you talking about?
It's sandwich night, Rob.
I
play that
have
game.
I have
I
this
know-
vegan, very Vermont sandwich, this vegan banh mi sandwich.
Ooh.
It's,
All right.
Ooh, baby.
it's very nice.
That
it has
sounds
like
good.
seitan strips, cilantro, vegan mayonnaise, which I thought I would opt out of. It's pretty good. Kimchi. It's from the Hunger Mountain Co-op in town. It's very good.
Now people are going to know where you are, Andrew.
They have to look it up first, though. So I have a little bit of time to
We got Google, brother.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to look up a store.
Keith.
Andrew.
He's going to come visit you.
Rob
Because
Malone,
I got-
what kind of
While
sandwich?
you're looking it
I
up,
got
have to
something
figure
simple,
out-
because earlier I had some Taco Bell sandwiches, then I had a hamburger sandwich, which I know people are probably going to say isn't a sandwich, so now I just got a vegan cheese cracker sandwich.
Well, now wait. When you say Taco Bell sandwiches, what are you talking about? Talking about tacos?
I'm talking about taking a bean burrito and putting it in between 2 slices of white bread.
What?
Now we're talking.
What?
That's
a sandwich.
Okay, so you're putting carbs on other. What?
Yeah, and I had some weird blood results a few weeks ago, so let's not talk about that too much.
No, but let's talk about that.
Are you adding an additional liquid element that would bind these two things, or is it?
Well,
just
if you
a-
got
Wait, what are
time.
weird blood results? Did you get gonorrhea from your Taco Bell
What's
sandwich?
going on with the?
Listen, the
Blood
doctor was
results.
just like, a lot of these things don't make sense unless you're putting a burrito in between two slices of bread.
He knew immediately.
Yeah, and then I was like, I feel seen. So it was a good meeting. I
was gonna say real quick,
Well, I mean,
Rob-
if you want to put mayo on it, for sure.
Rob, do you remember when we were living together? There was some sort of problem with the basement. Was it radiation or a leak on Nostrand Avenue?
It was radiation. Radiation leak. Yeah, no.
Yes, at a
No,
nuclear
no,
apartment.
there was-
Did you live in Chernobyl?
Yeah, there was the Indian Point radiation leak. No, no, there was an illegal apartment in the basement, and they did illegal plumbing, and there was an extended carbon monoxide leak. And,
or radon, or something. It was something.
No, it was
that-
carbon. It was carbon monoxide, and the city came, and they're like, okay, well, not only do you have a carbon monoxide leak, this entire setup is illegal, so we're shutting off all of your gas in January, and it stayed that way for 3 months.
And that was important because there was 1 month where we didn't need to pay rent, and that was great because I really needed that at the time. And that was
yeah.
And
Now, I want to jump in and say that I'm being told we should say goodnight to Sebastian.
Yeah, have a beautiful night, everyone. It was nice to see everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Okay.
Love
Great
you,
to see you. Happy
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Bye, Denise. It's nice to see you again.
Now let's go to Club Sandwich. Let's see what kind of sandwiches people all over the world are eating. I gotta know. Keith's drunk. Rob's warm.
Someone just told me to go to the 3 Penny Tap Room. I have been there, and it is great. So I've been here before.
What kind of sandwiches they
I think
serve?
I see my old friend Mary from Ohio on that screen. I'm fairly certain I saw Mary. Pie Mary.
Oh no, is it not popping up? Oh no. Oh no. Yay. Oh? Oh?
Kind of
Oh
frozen.
no.
What kind
Oh,
of
I'm
soda is it?
frozen.
What kind of
Oh
soda is
no.
it? You're good.
Oh
You're
no.
golden. No
Oh
anxiety.
no. Oh yes.
This,
Okay.
this is how I know you're a
I'm
Gethard
delayed.
Show era fan, is that level of anxiety over literally nothing.
Literally. No, I couldn't get any Spreckers, so I found at Aldi they had a bunch of Coke in cans, and I'm like, okay, sure, I'll go with that. Hello,
awesome.
how are you?
I'm good. Now, Mary, are you still in Ohio?
Yes, I am still in Cleveland. Hell yeah.
Now, listen, no pressure. I know we don't touch base as often as we used to be, but I do just got to let you know, December 17th and 18th, I'm in Cleveland and Columbus. So
You know, I bought those tickets as soon as they went on sale for my roommates and I.
There you go.
That's
Boom.
a fan right there.
Love
I'll
it.
be at the later show. Not to dox myself, but fuck it.
No, that's awesome. I'll see you there. I can't wait. And how are you?
Yeah,
Are you
it's-
still making music? How's the music making going?
I haven't made music since January when I made a song for Mr. Rude. Honestly.
Okay. We'll get back on the horse sometime.
Well, I just bought myself a fuzz pedal, so you know.
That's a good motivator. Now, we know you're
Mhm.
drinking Mexican Coke, but have you said what kind of sandwich you're eating?
I just finished my second double cheeseburger of the night.
Damn. So we're talking
So-
4 cheeseburger night.
Hell yeah. From this local place called Swenson's. It's a really good fast food joint, and they put like brown sugar in the meat, and it makes it very sweet. It's really fucking good.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
sounds good. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Mm-hmm. And then if
And,
I got hungry later, I have I made meatball subs the other day, so I have like homemade meatballs and stuff and homemade sauce downstairs. So
2 double cheeseburgers and a meatball sub. Now that's a sandwich night.
That sounds like some weird
Hell
blood
yeah,
work in the
baby.
making.
hell yeah, I'm gonna die tomorrow, and it's gonna be great.
Now, Murph, I gotta
Please
ask,
don't.
Murph, when you're giving yourself that haircut,
Okay.
does Diana know? Does Diana say something halfway through?
She did. Yeah, I wandered out about halfway through, and it was yeah, the sides. Once I got to the sides, there was concern.
Well, Murph, the thing about one side looks like a continent and the other side looks like a W. Like, and I can't tell. Like, that's a continent right there. And this looks like a crazy person scrawling a W or something like that on your.
That does look like an effort at like a 90s, like when people used to shave
Yes.
words into their heads. and
It's
stuff.
like Vanilla Ice. Yeah, Vanilla Ice had that something. Yeah, he
Yeah.
tried to pull something.
Yeah.
This is it's a patchy. My old neighbor growing up, a dear family friend, Betsy. She had a situation where she lost her hair, so she's been wearing a wig, and she showed some photos on Facebook of her hair, and it was very patchy and whatever. So then I sent her this photo as soon as I did this, and I said, "Solidarity with you, Betsy, because this looks like the same. I did this to myself, but
Now,
I'm with you because she has the same kind of hair."
We've got so many of the Gethard Show peeps, and I just got a text from Julia saying Julia has to say goodbye. So maybe we could cut back to Julia one last time for a final good night from the grand dame, the grand dame, as well as her new dog, who has a very long name that involves the word chorizo. Julia, so good to see you.
Love you,
Well,
Julia.
you can just call him Butternut.
See, and
I just wanted to say goodbye, everyone. It's so great to see you.
And this is what I'm talking about. We're all growing up.
Julia.
11 years ago, there's no way you were going to be the first
Oh, I
one
was
to
such
sensibly
an
going to bed.
asshole.
What are you talking about? No, first of all, that's Julia, you were closing out the part. You were there. Nobody's saying, you know what? I've had my fun and now I'm going to go to bed, but we're grown-ups now.
Well, you know what? It's not just that I'm going to bed. I'm on dessert duty for tomorrow, and
There
I'm
you
making
go.
a green bean casserole, and I want to prep the green beans.
Responsibilities. We all get a little older and green beans start to win out over sandwich night, and that's fine. And that's fine.
But I also wanted to say that I'm about to go into an extensive renovation on my house, and it's an absolute nightmare. Every
Yeah.
second of it is torture.
Julia, you didn't get to see many dogs tonight. You did contribute a dog for the first time, but you did get to see multiple babies. How are you feeling about this overall
Yes,
sandwich
I
night
did.
experience?
Well, listen, I do kind of flat out prefer dogs over babies, but I still love babies. There's nothing wrong with either of them, and they're
Fair.
both great.
Fair. Okay. All right. And on
Anyway,
that
have
note,
a good night, guys.
Julia, always lovely. Always lovely. I can't wait to text you once every few months to see how you are doing.
Wait,
as this
Gethard.
goes.
Speaking of shows too, you're doing Portland on my birthday.
That's on your birthday?
That's on my birthday.
That sounds like
January
a night
25th.
where
You'll be out here. Yeah.
I get into trouble. Let me check when Portland is. And you know that's the last show of the tour for me.
Let's blow
February
it out.
5th. February 5th.
Oh, February 5th. I thought it was January something.
That's not your birthday.
All right. Well,
is it?
we'll do a belated. No,
Wait, you
we'll
thought it was on your birthday and you also thought it was on January something?
Yeah, I thought January something, and I thought it was on my birthday. I'm losing it, man. Did you see my fucking hair? I'm losing it.
Listen, Murph.
You want me to know calendars now after this?
You're
haircut?
telling me
Give a
though
break.
the last night of the tour, I'm hanging out with Murph.
There it is.
It has taken far less than that for you to get me in a lot of trouble in life.
Yes,
Oh, good. Do you guys please take Keith too?
Yeah.
Get him out
Yes.
of that.
Where
Ship
is
him out here.
Bring
Where
him
is
to
he?
Portland.
Where is
Where is
he?
that? Where is it? Is he
Wait,
passed
Jersey
out drunk
Dave,
on
he's
the floor
behind
of the
you.
beach?
Keith is behind you.
I can see he's not behind me.
Coming out
Where
of
is
the
he,
beach
Dave?
holding-
Yes.
All he said was, "I'll see you later," and he left.
Oh no!
No, knowing Keith, that means
I'm actually legitimately going to lock on the doors.
Okay. All right.
Well, Geth, I got to say, speaking of growing up, I've actually got to go to a bar because I'm going to a birthday party. So I've got to get out of here and go to a birthday
Anybody I
party.
know?
I don't think so. No, someone I met out here. So I don't think you would know him.
What's
Well,
their full name?
Seth, and I don't remember his last name right now.
No, I get why that's more important than reconnecting with old friends who you went on like a massive life journey.
Yeah, I've
Just
got
some
to
guy
go.
named Seth, don't know his last name. I get why that's more important than hanging out with all of us. I get it.
Hey, I got to clear out the room too to make room for more
Oh,
crazy
so it's
old
selfless.
friends. You know,
So it's selfless.
It's a selfless thing that I'm doing
Well,
right
Drew,
here.
I cannot wait for us to touch base as we do every few months, and oftentimes to talk about union policies.
Union strong, baby. That's all I talk about.
Always,
Hell yeah,
always,
hell yeah.
man. Always.
Love you, Drew.
All right.
You're
Good
the
night,
best,
guys.
man.
Thank you.
Great to
Night,
see
Drew.
you. Happy sandwich night.
Have fun in the marathons.
Oh God.
Running marathons left and right. Oh, that's weird. You know, I guess we're down a couple TCGS friends.
Gone
Might as well
forever.
go ahead and
Oh,
Might as well re-up.
hello.
Look at this. Look at those dead eyes. The king of the New York Times, Mr. Front Page himself. They might as well call you Connor Masthead
right.
Ratliff with the amount of press.
The
you get.
Ratliff of record.
The masthead.
Yeah. I
Mr.
mean, if they want to
Master.
call me that, they
Old
can
gray
call me that.
lady. He's the gray lady himself.
Yeah. Old
How you
Mr.
doing,
Masthead
Connor?
is here. Doing all right. Happy sandwich night.
What kind of sandwich are you eating, Connor?
I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I cut it into quarters. I don't normally do that, but I thought it's a holiday.
Am I the only one who never
It is.
understood the dead eyes thing? Like, I feel like Connor does not have dead eyes at all. Is that just me? Like, I know it's a bit, and I guess Tom Hanks believes that, but I don't believe that at all.
I never thought Connor had
I saw
dead eyes.
sparkle in his eyes from day one, Frank.
I thought there was sometimes an unidentifiable intensity that I didn't always trust.
Sure,
but not
sure.
dead.
You know, the first time I met Connor, he was pitching a library show to me. Whatever happened to that library show?
One spank, no second spank.
First time I ever met Connor, I was on the 7 train and he was standing with his head against the center pole. And I was like, I think that guy's from UCB. Maybe I should say something because he seems like he's real drunk. Maybe I should help him get home okay. And I go, nah, that might embarrass him. And then he told me he's never been drunk. So he was just leaning with his face on the fucking subway pole like a psychopath.
Wait, your face made skin contact with a pole?
Head on pole. Forehead
was,
on pole.
That was during the it was during a period where I was very sleep deprived because I was doing a lot of classes, shows, late night things, then getting up early for work. So I wasn't able to sleep very much. So I would sleep in the subway, and you caught me standing up.
Now, Kenise, are you making that face because that story's crazy? Because I also saw in the private chat that you got some potatoes in the oven.
Yeah, there are some potatoes in the
I
oven,
wasn't
but
sure if you were freaking out about those potatoes.
I mean, a little bit, but I do have to head out because of that. I did want to ask the group, both on view now, but also in the chat, there's a boy that I know. That's all you need to know, but I need to get him a Hanukkah present. What does one get?
Where's Keith?
A boy a Hanukkah for present.
If only Keith was here.
I was waiting. That's why I was like, oh no, I need Keith for this.
Oh man.
Are there
Well, but
no other
Keith
Jews?
would like Keith would like a Wilco hat. He would like
Anything related to Nine Inch Nails.
anything really.
Ren and
He would like.
Stimpy animation
What are
cells.
those cars that do the loop-de-loops, like those kid cars?
Hot Wheels?
Hot Wheels.
Yeah, get him a Hot Wheels track. Get this boy a Hot Wheels track.
Hot Wheels track. Legitimately.
banana
probably
suit?
would
All
like
boys love a Hot Wheels track.
Are you serious? You'd
Yeah,
be like,
especially if it's
I
like a
want to
lifestyle
continue
Hot
to
Wheels
sleep with this woman if she got you a Hot Wheels track?
I mean,
I honestly probably
Maybe.
would think that was funny and cool.
You think it was cool? Okay.
I would.
I'm Googling Hot Wheels now. Okay. I don't know if this relationship is going to last. Oh, no.
Do you know stuff that he likes, or is it just out of the blue Hanukkah gift?
No, I know. Like, he likes this cat that he has, and he likes, like, books and stuff.
Can you
Movies.
get the cat a Hanukkah sweater?
I don't think he does have a Hanukkah sweater. At least I haven't seen it.
You could convert to Judaism. That would have won my husband over.
That would.
He would be terrified if I was like, so it's in a couple months. I'm a Jew now. I went into the water and everything. I did the whole shebang. That's what you. Oh, I'm not going to ask. Keith's not here. I'm not going to ask.
We all just kept a straight face and we didn't ask either.
Thank you.
Yeah, never did it.
Kenise, you're really great, and it's been a pleasure to get to know you. And I
Nice
like
to
seeing
meet
you
you.
in person and
It was
doing
nice to meet you.
shows the other night.
Yes. You were
And
so funny.
You were too, and everybody should watch your show on Planet Scum, and honestly, all the stuff you do, because there's going to be a lot of bigger and better things along the way, and I'm psyched to follow along.
Thank you. And I love being on Planet Scum. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yo, I'm also gonna step out on the
What?
heels of Kenise. I'm gonna chase Kenise out. Thanks for the setup there.
Yeah, set it up. Knock it down. Boom. We did it. Okay.
Murph, does that mean you're not going to finally have the confrontation years in the making between you and Patrick Cotner that we've all been waiting for? Because I know
Well,
you got
now
a lot
that
of stuff
this,
to say to
look at this
I know
lounging
you got a lot of
bastard.
stuff to say to this low down son of a bitch.
I sure do. Look at it, and he shows up. He shows up lounging on the couch like that. Oh,
I mean, this is kind of my vibe now. This
Yeah,
is what I
first
do.
person to make sure his crotch was in frame, Patrick Cotner.
There he is. That Boston Red Sox is right in frame. That's nice.
Well, no, here's the
Patrick Crotchnar.
Crotchner.
No, I heard earlier we were talking about the top selling T-shirts on TeePublic or whatever.
ComedianTees.com, baby.
ComedianTees.com, wherever. And well, no, I just noticed there was one that was not on there,
Which
and I
one?
felt like I just had to represent the Naps and Snacks shirt, which is not part of the top 10. But I really
How many of that have we sold?
Probably like 6, maybe.
That's not bad.
Maybe 6.
Maps and snacks.
Six definitely gets you into the top 10 at ComedianTees.com, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no. And I
Good
think I've
message.
seen 2 of them in the wild, so I can't imagine there's many more out there.
It's probably a good Hanukkah present.
Andrea says,
There we go.
Andrea bought the shirt and says it's too high def in person.
Yeah.
Too much detail on that mug.
I mean, this is I do not own it. This is my dad's. I want to be clear.
Gotta say,
Daddy's shirt.
Patrick and Connor are both here, obviously part of the TCGS family, but Planet Scum was lucky enough to be carried for its first year by the George Lucas talk show. Really dragged the whole platform into relevance with a crazy amount of press for the George Lucas talk show. And I hear George Lucas talk show and Dead Eyes will both be live at San Francisco Sketch Fest this year, which is great. A great,
January-
great festival that meant a lot to
January 7th.
TCGS.
Rob Malone brings the real crotch on camera.
You said January 7th? You're doing
January
shows?
7th is opening night of San Francisco Sketch Fest.
The same night I'll be at the Orpheum in Tampa for anybody out there.
No, we're going to be splitting the audience. What are we going to do?
America, we are a divided country once again.
It's like a wishbone. You guys heading east, you heading west. Which book your flights now, everybody. You hanging out in San Fran or Tampa? Two
Make your
equal
choice,
cities. Two cities that are equal in all ways.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Oh no.
Patrick, what kind of what the
Dave.
fuck? You actually went and did it?
Dave, is that a real background? Or is it...
Did you walk, Keith?
I drove. I wasn't really drunk. I'm more tired than drunk.
Either way, it's not
And he's
safe.
just talking about Hanukkah stuff.
Hi, Mel.
Blood Arc Hot Wheels was the answer. That's what you get people for Hanukkah.
Hot Wheels.
Mel.
We're all so excited to see Mel.
And a cat. Because
And
there's
a
a
cat.
kitty.
Keith,
Let's go.
Kenise needed advice on what to get someone for, what to get a boy for a Hanukkah present. Like a
Glow
guy
in
who
the
you're
dark
sleeping with.
monster truck. Hot Wheels.
No,
car.
someone you're sleeping with.
Glow in the
I
dark
said-
monster truck Hot Wheels stuff.
I said
I
to
want.
convert to Judaism.
Wait, what?
I
You gotta
said
convert to Judaism?
they might like if you convert.
Like that would be the gift? Oh.
You froze. You guys froze. Over there.
That's a real big gift.
Look at
Oh,
this
no.
guy, Slam
Hey.
Dunk Foreman. Slam Dunk Foreman here once again. His old nickname that we all know and use so well. Slam
Gotta
Dunk
keep the
Foreman.
brand strong. Gotta keep the brand strong.
You got the worst background since Tommy McNamara, man.
That I think that hurts. I'm gonna assume that hurts.
No, you just had a blank wall. I'm just messing.
Yeah,
with
look,
you.
I'm at my mother's house.
Oh, how's your mom doing?
How's your mom?
Thank you for asking, Chris. My mom's doing very well, and she is making a pie for tomorrow's holiday. That's not sandwich
That's
night.
great. Noah, I'm also at my mother's house.
That's well, you know what?
Mamma mia.
Is there a better time than
Look at him on the
sandwich
couch.
night as Thanksgiving?
Look at them, they're lounging on a couch.
Hey,
Your folks are wonderful. I got
Who's
the
the
chance
guy?
to meet your folks.
Who's the guy? I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
Who's the other mommy?
Cotner's mama's stepping out.
Yeah. We've been giving her permission for years, and she hasn't done it until now.
Let's go ahead now that we have so many TCGS people online. First of all, Noah, what kind of sandwich you eating? And Patrick, I don't know if I asked you.
No, you didn't.
I'm
gonna get mine right now.
Okay, Patrick.
I can wait for him to go get his.
No, Noah, what kind of sandwich?
Oh, Noah, go for it. Go for it, Noah.
Are you sure? I feel like there's anticipation in waiting.
Go for it.
Somebody tell me about a sandwich.
Okay, so
Let me
this
do it
is
next time.
this is my dessert sandwich because I've already had dinner.
Wow.
in an hour. And this is peanut butter and honey on a graham cracker.
I love
I don't
that.
know if I'm gonna like it.
Love that.
Let's find out.
It's a lot. It's a lot of flavors.
Let's find out.
It's a real tightrope. What's the verdict?
Good.
Yeah.
It's all good ingredients. You would have figured.
Holy crap! It's actually really good.
Well, when you're as high as you seem to be right now, those flavors would be amazing.
I mean, yeah. I'm at my mom's house the night before Thanksgiving. I'm pretty stoned.
Patrick, what kind of sandwich are you having?
Now, I had a sandwich for lunch. I had Subway sandwich for lunch.
Oh.
Connecticut, not much of a. There's not many places to get sandwiches, but I really wanted ice cream, and I don't know if this has ever been done. So I got a Frenzy, which is like their little.
We used to call it a cyclone.
And now I put it in between two spoons. Does that count as a sandwich?
Are you gonna eat the spoons?
If only
Chew down on them spoons.
This is the vice. Sebastian would be furious right now.
Patrick, get some bread.
Everyone seems mad. Everyone is mad.
Also,
he's doing it for a
Also, Patrick, it's not sandwich day. You don't eat a sandwich during the daytime on sandwich night.
That's
We got it prepped, Connor.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Also, Connor, what is the difference between a fribble and a frenzy? Can you answer? Can anyone answer? that?
Yes, please. Good question.
I think a fribble is a. Is that a?
It's an iced milkshake. It's like an iced milkshake.
But it's like a shiver, right? Like
I'm
from
not totally
TCGS,
comfortable with
and all
Connor's
these, like,
domination of this stream right now. I feel like this has gone
My
on.
parents are saying a fribble is a milkshake.
That was at
Yeah.
a TCBY. It was like a TCB, the TCBY
country's best
version
yogurt.
of like a
But it's the
Blizzard.
milkshake, but they use the iced milk. They don't use the ice cream.
Yeah.
That's the difference there.
Well, the difference
Connor,
is
your
it's
parents
at
is
TCBY,
awesome.
Andrew.
Okay.
Why?
So this is between two pretzels, two flat pretzels.
That counts.
Get some
That
bread.
counts.
Get some bread.
I don't have
Okay,
any
that
bread.
Put some bread around it.
That works.
No,
That counts.
pretzel
This is-
can be a bun. Can be a
This
bun.
is the start of.
They're saying the bread's in the fridge. I'm
Get
not
some
eating.
flour. Put
This
some
has
flour.
gone down a Patrick Cotner dominated
Oh,
rabbit hole
right.
that I'm not totally comfortable with.
Turn the fan on.
It looked delicious. Let's go ahead. We got to hear from some people out there. Let's see who's got some sandwiches out there. in
That's
Club
type
Sandwich.
4 diabetes right there, Cotner.
I already got one.
Turn the fan on. Turn the fan on.
Yeah.
Turn it on.
I want to hear from somebody in Club Sandwich. This whole thing is descending into chaos.
Call your parents off the couch to turn that fan on.
She is. She's coming up.
Thank you.
How do I turn this on?
Wait, we've got someone.
I have a sandwich.
Tell us about your sandwich, and thank you for taking focus authority.
It is Cotner. What is happening?
Why is Cotner?
My mom's trying to
be bigger.
We have a new caller. They have taken focus, and we should give them the appropriate respect. Hello, what kind of sandwich are you?
Is it a new caller though, Chris? Is it really a new caller? It's me, not Tig Naruto. Now, what I have here is half of a pumpkin pie. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to put whipped cream on it. And then I'm going to put one half of the pumpkin pie on top of the other half.
This is insane.
Oh.
And that is a sandwich.
That is insane, is what that is.
Yeah,
That
oh,
is-
no. Oh, no.
You have
Here
to
we
hold
go.
together.
That is a sandwich.
That
This
is
is a sandwich.
How was it?
That was a sandwich.
How do you feel?
It tastes like pumpkin pie with whipped cream on it.
Uh-huh. And how do you feel about you as like your own behavior?
I feel like I'm an artist.
Yeah.
And I should be lauded.
Yeah, I'm with you.
We got to say goodnight to a couple people, Rob and Hot Dog. Sorry to stomp on this sandwich thing, but we have people trying to join and they can't.
That's great. I just want to make sure that fan there's another fan.
Now,
that's
here's
not
the
a
thing.
fan.
Now, this fan is on. They're not 100% sure how to turn
Okay,
this.
good night, Rob. Good night.
Good night, Rob.
Good night, everybody.
Hot Dog.
Great fireplace.
Great to see everybody.
Wait, I gotta go too.
Murph,
Jersey,
good
dude.
night. A pleasure.
Love you guys.
Kiss that beautiful
Murph,
baby. Good night.
love you.
can't
Pluck
wait
a couple
to see
hairs
you
out.
Love you all. Love you, Bethany, Noah,
Love you.
Connor,
Love you, Murph.
Gethard. Miss you guys.
This is so much pumpkin pie, guys.
Yeah, that's a lot of
It's
pumpkin
so
pie.
much.
A lot of people would say too much.
That's a stunt sandwich.
It is.
I've committed now. I have to finish it. I have to finish what I started, Chris. Give me
Just to be clear, no one on our end said that.
I have to finish what I started.
And
You gotta
again,
finish
just
what
on
you
our
started,
end,
I'll say it.
no
He
one
has
is
to finish what he
insisting on it.
started.
Just on our
Faster,
end, no one.
I am-
is.
faster.
Like I said, I am an artist. I have to follow through on my art.
I'll just say personally, I'm impressed that you did it at all. And if you wanted to stop, I wouldn't be mad.
Wait.
I would break something a days. if
Eating
you
the
stopped.
crumbs.
That's not. We're not doing this.
There's no more
Wow.
pie. Pie is gone.
Tig, genuinely impressive. Well done. Genuinely impressive.
Bakery Fresh.
You know who I think is going to be very impressed by that behavior is the one and only Shannon O'Neill here joining us tonight.
Spo.
But you just watched someone fold a pumpkin pie in half, put whipped cream in the middle, and eat the entire thing. How are you feeling?
I didn't see it.
Damn it, that's anticlimactic.
I wasn't allowed into the room. There was too many people, so I was
God
like, I couldn't
damn
get
it.
in.
You would have loved it. You would be losing your
Yeah.
mind right now.
I feel
What kind
good
of
that it
sandwich are you
happened.
eating on sandwich night, Shannon?
Well, I'm at my mom's. Pickings are slim, so I will make a sandwich similar to Noah's that I did see earlier when I was on the Twitch stream. I got hummus between two crackers.
We are so lazy.
Shannon,
Order
what
the
state are you
peanut butter
in?
jelly.
I'm at my
No,
mom's.
hummus
My mom doesn't have any vegan stuff.
What state are you in?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Noah, what state are you in?
I'm in Vermont.
All right. Cotner, Connecticut?
Connecticut.
Bethany
Alright.
asked me what state I'm in.
I know. Oh, Chris, what state are you in?
Bad mental state.
A state of eternal gratitude that I get to catch up with all these old friends. What a bad mental state. you've got there.
Show your asshole.
Show my ass. No, this is not 2012 on public access TV. I don't need to show my asshole for people's approval anymore. Okay. We all grow up. That's the theme of the night. Is Sandwich Night 11. We all grow up, and I don't
Wait,
know that I
Beth-
need to show butthole. That's more Murph's thing anyway. You know, you know
yeah.
what Fest in Gainesville to this day. I did Fest this year, and I forget who amongst this people on screen went to Fest with us. Do you know he is still known as the Butthole Man at Fest in Gainesville, Florida? Years later.
I don't
'Cause
even
he
know
went
about
as-
that. I don't know about this.
Dude, you never heard this shit?
No.
So we did the Gethard show. I was there. Riley was there. Was anybody else there who's on screen right now?
No.
And like Murph had a handle of whiskey, and he was
Like
drinking
maniacs
crap.
only.
Yeah, and you know it's a punk festival, so people are going fucking nuts, man. And Murph got fucking blitzed and showed his asshole on stage. And then he went to a show. I think it was the Dopamines were playing, and Mikey was playing with the Dopamines. And Murph got on stage. I wasn't there for this, and he was just like drunkenly dancing to the Dopamines. And Mikey from the drum set was like, Murph, show your asshole again. And Murph just took his asshole out again. But a lot of people, you know, they didn't like the Gethard Show has a lot of love because all the fest bands played our show. So a lot of people know the Gethard Show, but not everybody. So there were a lot of people that were just like, who's this guy who keeps showing his asshole everywhere? And people will still, I go to Gainesville for fest. They still ask me, how's Butthole Man doing? And then there was also a crazy moment at about 3 a.m. Murph and I were sitting at a picnic table and all these drunk punk rockers like falling around us. And he just looked at me and went, Gainesville is my kind of town. He's the Butthole Man down there. He's the Butthole Man. Oh no, wait 1 second. Go to the thing with the club sandwich because I hear that Random Aaron's trying to sign off before we had a chance to say hi, but I think Random Aaron was in there for a while. No, Random Aaron gone.
There's no Random Aaron.
Oh, looks like Random Aaron's okay. Well, we got it up, so let's throw somebody else on screen to eat a sandwich.
We should plug Feeding America too. We haven't done that.
Oh, of course, haven't done that in a long time. Remember, everybody, this whole night we're trying to raise money for Feeding America, a nationwide network of food banks. You can get the Black Friday 20% off discount. Anything we make off a sandwich night gear goes right to Feeding America. So that's good. Hello. I like that animal.
That's wait, we need to guess it. That's like don't say what it is
cat?
yet.
Hairless cat, I think.
Or is it a dog? It could have been a dog. It looks like a cat or a dog.
Hairless cat.
Awesome.
Look up.
Oh, it does look like a possum.
It's a hairless cat.
Possum.
Is it a lemur? Look, could be a lemur. Wait, that cat looks like it has hair though. It's
Pink
hairless.
tail? Got a pink tail on that kitty?
Yeah, it's looking at its
Did Murph
genitals.
cut its hair?
Now, what kind of sandwich are you eating tonight alongside that hairless cat?
Chris, I already finished my sandwich, but it was a grilled cheese, and I have to say it didn't go well. All the cheese fell out.
Oh, that's
it was no
What kind
good.
of cheese was it? What kind of cheese was it?
It was American cheese, and it all melted out the sides.
Oh,
it was
Wow.
it
What
was
kind of
very
bread was it on?
disappointing.
That's a sandwich.
Eating it on wood?
Just plain sandwich bread. Something to do with the panini press that I made it in, forced it out the sides, I think.
I hate a sad
I don't know.
sandwich story. I hate a sad
It was a very sad sandwich night for me,
Yeah,
but
you eat all kinds.
but
eat
you
all
know,
kinds.
Chris, sandwich night's a happy occasion, and I don't want to bring the mood down.
That's okay. That's
Too
okay.
late.
We got to be honest. We got to be honest about sandwich night. Do you regret it? Do you regret trying? That's the real question.
I don't regret trying. No. And I had a sandwich for lunch too, so it's not like it was a complete
What kind of sandwich?
loss.
Yeah, what-
For lunch. For lunch, it was a delicious pulled pork, just pulled pork on a sandwich with a lot of barbecue sauce.
Happy ending to that story after all. I love it. I love it.
Happy middle.
Chris, I want to say Fizzy Boys for life too.
Indeed. Well, you're a fizzy baby, and thanks for fizzing with us. Thanks for being along.
You're welcome,
Thanks
Chris.
for being a member of the Fizzy Boys Carbonation. All right, I hear we got Random Aaron back.
There's Aaron.
Hey guys.
What's
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Random
Oh,
Aaron.
cool. Hi guys. What's up? How's it
What kind
going?
of sandwich? What kind of sandwich you eating on sandwich night?
Here's my little fun twist on it. Is my question is floss a sandwich?
No.
No.
Oh. If you think about it, here's what it is. If you think about it, like your teeth are the bread.
Oh no!
Your teeth are the bread.
No.
Your teeth are the bread.
No.
Even
no.
Olivia says no.
you, Aaron?
Oh no.
You
no,
don't
no.
eat your
Your teeth
I
are
mean,
your
the
teeth are
logic-
the bread.
The logic is starting to stand up in my mind, but no.
The
No.
teeth are the bread, and you know how in a sandwich there's stuff between the bread.
Yeah, the
No.
floss would be
That's the
between
floss
the teeth.
when you're flossing,
Oh, and then you also have the plaque, which is like
A condiment.
which is like the mayo.
the mayo. Yeah.
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 Oh,
might be
please
good.
don't floss. Are you gonna floss right now on Twitch? Have you been
No,
staying
I
up-
was flossing before, but I wasn't on the screen.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess you had a
Yeah.
sandwich. I guess maybe the teeth are the bread.
Yeah, the teeth are the. I don't know.
Sandwich night 11. The teeth are the bread. I
I was just gonna say. I feel like that might be. I thought it was gonna be we all grow up sometime, but I think maybe it's sandwich night 11. The teeth are the bread.
Yeah.
Is this where T-shirt ideas
Sorry
come
to sorry
from?
to drop some knowledge on everyone in this Twitch.
But we already generated one T-shirt out of tonight's episode. The infamous "There's nothing sad about Tommy's room," which is because Tommy McNamara's room is so visibly sad 2 years in a row that we're gonna sell a T-shirt that said "There's nothing sad about Tommy's room." But now your teeth are the bread.
That's pretty
I feel like
good.
that's like more like a mantra.
Yeah.
And Erin, how are you in general?
Oh, I'm fabulous. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, right now I'm in New Jersey. In my not that New Jersey. I love New Jersey. That wasn't against New Jersey.
Oh, I love New Jersey too.
Um,
I thought that
yeah.
was you saying you're living your best life.
Yeah, I just took the train in from New York. I had a crazy day at work, but in general, I'm living large, living life.
Good. And
Wait,
where do you stand up with Martin Urbano all the time? I like that.
Yes. Oh, I love Martin. What was the question?
Where do you work?
I work at the American Museum of Natural History checking vaccine cards. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
It's a fun place.
You ever seen any
Gotta do
counterfeit
it.
ones?
I
Are there
yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
People.
Yeah, I get it. It's a very fun job, but I have a lot of anti-vaxxers yelling at me. Huh?
Yeah. People are flashing fake vax cards because they want to go see the blue whale at the Natural History Museum.
Yeah.
So then what do
Yeah,
you do?
and the gems.
If you like catch a fake, what do you do?
AJ just made me laugh. Crazy day. The statues come to life.
Yeah, that does happen.
What do you do?
What I do? What? Oh,
Let me
when
know
when
you
people.
do. Like if you see a fake one, what do you do?
Well,
Or if you
I'm
see a
like,
statue
well,
come to
people will show like a screenshot of the Excelsior app, and sometimes it will have like a weird font. It'll look very like Comic Sans, and I'm like, this isn't right. And I'll ask them to open the app on their phone, and they'll be like, I don't have it. And I'll be like, why? How'd you get the screenshot, babe? And you know, then they can go like find it.
What do you do?
I'd probably ask him how he feels about his statue being removed from the front of the building, which is like a huge thing that's happening.
Good answer.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Erin, I'm glad that you came back. I know that you had to go. It was great to see you.
Yes.
What a joy. What
Listen,
a joy.
I'm happy to lose a little sleep. Happy to stay up a little late.
Shannon, I got a good story
thank
for
you
you.
guys.
Great to see
Byron.
you. Shannon,
Tell
I
me.
recently did a show in New Jersey. I've been doing some more shows in Jersey, and I've been getting to know some of the local comics. And I did a show in Jersey recently, and one of the comics came up to me and was like, a few of them there that night were like, oh, we actually, you know, a lot of the Jersey kids like the Gethard Show because of my Jersey connections and stuff. And they were like, a bunch of us used to come in and go to tapings together, this and that. And then one comic, he's like, I was just starting trying comedy for the first time. And like somehow in the course of Connor's warm-up, I got brought up on stage and they were asking me like if I had any things that I could do. And I was like, I had been a magician, but I like really didn't want to be doing magic anymore. But I was a comic now. And I kind of like, I got super nervous and was put on the spot. And I was like, well, I used to be into magic. And somebody had a deck of cards and they gave it to me. And Shannon was like, you got to do a trick. And I was like, I really don't want to. And then Shannon kind of forced me to do the trick. But then she sat behind me and started telling everybody how the trick was being done. And I just kind of felt like an asshole.
I don't remember that.
I didn't remember it either, but I was like, it doesn't sound wrong.
No, it doesn't. But you can just stand behind a magician to figure out the
I
tricks?
guess like whatever he was doing with the cards and hiding them, you were like, he just put that one in his left sleeve and he was like, fuck, and like panicked. Like said he like had like an actual panic attack of like, oh God. I'm like being forced to do magic I don't want to do and then exposed by the person who forced me to do it.
But what's he doing now?
Get it?
Exposed.
That should be your show where you explain how magic works.
Oh, I would never do that. I would never. Magic is magic. You got to let magic be magic. I'm surprised that I'm not surprised.
Then it can be a show where you like go to
You could
like,
explain how
take down
improv is
child
done.
molesters. Take down child molesters.
I like that. You've been exposed to child
Now,
molesters.
Noah's
But
very
who's-
stoned
who-
right now.
Wait,
Shannon.
Bethany, will you be the child?
Are you going to expose me?
Oh, that guy. But is that guy funny? What was he? You saw him do comedy?
Yeah, he was good. His name's
That's
Danny
awesome.
Breff. He was great.
Danny Breff.
Do we know when this occurred?
At some point when Connor was doing the warm-up stuff. So that's what, Fusion Forward? Or True?
Fusion. Oh, the warm up.
Yeah.
I bet it was True.
I mean, we did it for both.
Sure.
No, I think we did
Yeah,
it
we did it for
before.
both.
Birthday song, and all the songs for Fusion.
I think Fusion on. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Connor, where do you stand on this?
Don't remember it.
Now, if
You
we
don't
wanna get-
remember it? Not at all?
No.
If we want to get really wild,
I don't remember doing the warm up.
Listen, we've had a whole wave.
We've
We've had a whole wave of Gethard Show people showing up, and Bethany and Spo and myself are here, which is a lot of the core group of the UCB show that predates a lot of people's memory. And you know who was the real star of the show back then was my co-host on Planet Scum Live, also the host of hands down my favorite podcast in the world. Screw it, we're just going to talk about comics along with his brother Kevin Hines. It's Will Hines, everybody, the improv god himself.
Hey.
Wow.
Nice to see you. Hello.
Hey, Will.
This is nice. Everybody getting together, right, Will?
We got a real stepfathers reunion going right here. That's what we got.
Sebastian was here before, too.
Oh, yeah?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
What kind of
Hey,
sandwich
Noah.
you eating, Will?
Okay, I got turkey. This is a store-bought sandwich, store made, like the deli.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a turkeys, Swiss cheese, mayonnaise, some nice whole wheat bread. They bake fresh bread down at my grocery. It's tasty. I'm halfway
That's
through.
nice.
Yeah, it's delish.
That's a good sandwich.
You got a turkey sandwich the night before Thanksgiving?
I'm not having turkey tomorrow. I'm doing a Friendsgiving, but my Friendsgiving has UCBLA performer. So it was going to be like a little collection, but things happen. People, my family's actually doing a thing, blah, blah, blah. So just Jim Woods is coming over. Neither of us really know how to cook. So I just got a roast chicken from the grocery store because that's easier to deal with than a turkey.
Like a
And
rotisserie
it's going to
chicken.
be, yeah.
And you and Jim are just going to eat some rotisserie chicken.
It's going to be like, speaking
What's-
of sad, what was it?
what's
Sad
Phil
Timothy's
doing?
room or whatever. I assume Phil is, going to be at the Soho House having lunch with Steven Spielberg or something. I have no idea what Phil's doing.
That's about right. That sounds about right.
But I mean, it'll be fun, but it's going to be very sad bachelor. I mean, we will not be sad, but it's going to be sort of like idiot bachelors, just sort of like just crazy pre-cooked sides and stuff like that.
Sad Bachelor coming up after another episode of Exposed.
I think me and Shannon would be a good counter programming,
That
would be must-see TV.
Oh, I love
block
seeing
of
that child molester go down and then Will Hines play video games for half an hour. I don't know why, but it works.
And then
for me.
the season finale is I walk into your apartment.
How weird is it that my husband is at somebody else's house?
Pretty
I think that's pretty weird.
That is a great third show in the lineup. So we have Exposed, Sad Bachelor, and how weird is it that my husband is at somebody else's house?
That's the title.
That's got one season in it.
I think like once a season there's Murph night where Murph is in all the shows for some reason. Like
Did you see Murph's haircut, Will?
I did. Is that real?
Yeah, he was showing it off on the stream before. It's wild, man.
But I mean, like, was it truly like an accident that he did that? I mean, how did that happen?
He has a 1-week-old baby. Anything can happen.
I think he got drunk and decided he needed a haircut.
I think he wasn't looking in the mirror when he cut his hair, and he just thought he got it right.
I appreciate
Let's
it.
go
I
ahead.
will
Let's
say
go
I
ahead and
saw him.
let's go to Club Sandwich and see what kind of sandwiches people are eating out there. Thus far, our farthest away call is from Denmark. Let's go ahead and talk to some more people and hear what sandwiches they're eating.
Who's the bearded dude on the top left?
We got a lot of bearded dudes. We got a
No,
few
the guy on
bearded.
the top left. He's
It's Sam,
special.
it's Sam up there, right?
Everybody's special.
The one
Oh,
that's-
that's Sam from Australia. Sam, how you feeling?
I'm okay, and yourself?
I'm okay.
I like this guy.
You sound sad.
Yeah, I mean, I've not been in a great place lately, but I'm feeling good seeing all these friends. That's okay. How about you?
Yeah, no, same. Yeah, exciting stuff. Hoping to see the family for Christmas, but I wasn't able to make it to my brother's wedding earlier in the month, so
It looks like your shirt just says "cum."
No, it says scum.
Yes.
Hate scum.
Is that the old? Okay, I'm gonna say it's like is that the scum?
Is this
the
in the-
scum rag that we
is it in
couldn't
the top
sell?
10?
The Jersey Dave shirt.
The cum rag that we couldn't
Is it
sell.
in the top 10?
Oh, it's not the top 10. Baphomoth dominating the charts, baby. Everybody wants T-shirts featuring the half moth, half Baphomet idol. That's going to be the finale monster we have to fight to release the $7,000 you can win watching Planet Scum live on Wednesday nights, hosted by Will Hines and Christy Cielo and myself.
And that's it. Those are the only people that are ever on that show.
The only people ever on the show. Sam,
every week, those are the only people you can see every single week.
Sometimes
for
Gorb, to be fair, yeah,
months.
sometimes Gorb.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Gorb-
Gorb.
Yeah,
shows
Gorb's
up.
there a lot.
Gorb would have loved to be here, but he had work.
Gorb show. I mean, he's a big important job. He devours.
Yeah.
He's a devourer. He's got to devour.
Mm-hmm.
Sam,
Pickle
what kind of
too.
sandwich you eating out there in Australia?
Beans.
Beans on a sandwich. I love it. Let's see a big bite of that bean sandwich.
What a nice one-syllable answer. Beans.
Sam, always a pleasure. Thank you for being Gorb. Thank you for
Nice.
being such a big part of things.
It's nice to eat things without fabric all over my face. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's truly
straight in the
horrifying.
mouth. Great.
It's more pleasant to see you eat like this than stuffing it through that fabric. It's really disturbing every time. It's never
It is.
gotten less disturbing.
It's
Plus,
very unsettling.
I can see.
Yeah, that helps too. That helps too. All right. Well, thank you, Sam. Let's fly
Sam.
through a bunch. Let's talk to a bunch of people in a row. Let's go next. Who's up next? Oh, hi. What kind of sandwich are you eating?
Hi there. So I've got a steak and pepperoni egg sub here. You can have a little look at that.
It's delicious. And where are you from?
I'm from New Zealand, so I'm like right across the road from Sam right
Hey, that's cool.
now. Yeah.
Should there be like kiwis in that thing?
Whoa.
Sorry, what was that?
Boo. Boo. Ignore him.
Ignore Keith.
Ignore him.
Just ignore. I don't know.
You made a dumb Kiwi joke.
I just talked to a lady on Beautiful Anonymous. We haven't released it yet, but she studies birds for a living. She said kiwis are her favorite birds.
That's really good.
Get
Yeah,
into
that's
a fuck.
pronounced chewing. Yeah.
Wait, let's listen to him chew
Pronounced
for a
chewing.
little bit. Chew
Yeah,
up against
chew.
the mic.
Yeah, that's sandwich night. That's the sound of sandwich right there. That's the sound.
It's a really good sandwich.
Wow, your shirt looks like it says
Oh.
"cum."
If you put it between some bread.
Does it?
Oh, now it doesn't. Now it doesn't. It did earlier.
Inside your head.
Oh. I mean, wouldn't be bad to be honest.
That's a really
Pounding.
good looking sandwich. That
It's a really
sandwich has
good
kind of stopped
sounding
everything in its tracks. I love it. Yeah.
What's the bread there?
Yeah, what kind of bread is that on?
I think this is Italian herbs and cheese.
Oh, is it from
Yeah.
Subway?
No way.
It is from Subway. It is.
That was a tell. All over every
Yeah,
corner of the
Subway.
goddamn globe, they're slinging that Italian herbs and cheese bread.
Yeah.
I
Which is
worked
the-
at a Subway.
Was it horrible? Was it hell?
It was great. It was back then. What was like the Subway meant cutting the bread out of the middle and making it like a boat. That was the Subway. And,
Were you good at that?
I was great at it. You would practice on old bread, and then
Oh,
they'd
so you
be like, okay, you can make it.
You'd
now."
have to
And
like
I'd be like,
you'd have to like prove it before they like put
You
you
gotta
in
prove
big
it.
leagues.
Yep.
You're
gotta
drinking
prove
out
it,
of
you
a
can do it.
flask?
You're
What's
drinking
going
out of
on?
like a science beaker.
Is that an
Are you a
Erlenmeyer?
scientist?
So I thought to myself one day, because I had a spare $20 laying over, I thought, what's the most stupidest thing I can get that also acts as a pretty good drinking vessel? Conical flask.
Yeah.
Erlenmeyer flask. Well
Conical
done.
flask.
So smart. That's so fun.
It really
You can
is.
also you can measure as you're going.
You know exactly how much you drank.
Washing it though, washing is probably kind of hard.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Not worth washing this.
An amazing way to end. Well done. Let's get to our next caller. That was an amazing way to end that. Well done. Hello, what's happening here? What kind of sandwich is being eaten? I see a little tent. I see a little tunnel. I'm sensing there might be an animal involved.
There's a cat eating celery.
Oh, is that a cat eating a sandwich?
That's a cat.
I saw the tent and tunnel and 100% did not see the cat.
What?
We had a Wawa chicken tender sub.
I saw the tent and tunnel.
Oh, this is cats.
Wawa chicken
Gotta
tender.
turn off our TV. We gotta turn off our TV.
Mute your stream. Mute your TV.
Okay, let it go.
Sorry.
It adds a certain thing.
I just wanted to make it easier.
We're looking at a cat eat a piece of celery at the end of the day.
It's a pickle, actually.
Oh, it's a pickle. That's
Is
great.
it fake? Okay, good. I was gonna say I don't think a cat. I think cats are normally
It's
scared of pickles.
kind of a big deal.
Isn't it a thing that cats are scared of cucumbers?
Is that Andrew Taps?
Yeah. And that's random Mel.
That shit looks so expensive. That's why this guy's a fucking billionaire. This guy went to space.
Yeah.
What?
This guy went to space.
Yeah, he's rich.
Wait, I don't need to look at your cat if you went to space. I want to ask you some questions.
Yeah, no, he doesn't answer questions from poor people like us. Tabs, always a pleasure
I'm
to
kind
see
of doing
you.
us a favor to talk.
I hope you've had a great sandwich night, and I love this footage of your cat. Who else do we have here on sandwich night? I want to know what kind of sandwiches people are eating. Hi.
Whoa.
Oh, we got another critter.
Is that a bunny rabbit?
Oh my gosh, wait. Is that I know who this is because
That's
that's
item P.
That's item P back there in the background.
Yeah. Hey.
Is that Tampo Zampo in the pickle?
Yeah.
These are some regular mainstay members of the Planet Scum Live Wednesday night community.
These are people you can see mostly every week, along with me, Chris, and Christy Cello, and that's it.
It's weird for me to know that the pickle has arms, because usually I just see this person represented as a cartoon pickle.
Yeah. He has arms.
Wow.
See him right there.
And what kind
We
of
made
sandwiches are you
sandwiches
eating?
for our
Ken?
rabbits.
You made sandwiches for your rabbits? What kind of sandwiches?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I'm going to show him.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
They're little
that's
lettuce
cute.
wraps.
And did the rabbits like them?
What?
Did the rabbits enjoy them?
They're about to have them right now. They haven't had them.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
there's
get
no
that.
one-
Let's get that.
Ooh.
Let's get that in frame here.
Wow.
We've had callers from Denmark, New Zealand, Australia, now Canada.
It seems like they like it.
We've seen hairless cats. We've seen regular cats. We've seen dogs. We've seen rabbits. We've seen multiple human children.
It's a good
This is
night.
Sandwich night for the ages.
Oh, and I have something that Kenise might be able to give someone for Hanukkah. It's a T-Rex menorah.
A T-Rex menorah. Somebody, let's let Kenise know about that suggestion, please. Well, Tampo Zampo and Pickle, how confident are you two? A lot of people think you're about to win the $7,000+ dollars on Planet Scum Live. You're a power
Yeah,
couple
we
by
know.
far. Are you gunning for this money? You play it close to the vest as far as your actual desire to get the money.
Yeah. I mean, we'll try.
Is there anyone you're scared of, Tompo? Like, is there anyone who you think might be a close second to you guys?
Wizda, probably.
Yeah. For Scarlet, she's got a lot.
Yeah.
Pickle at Tompo Zompo question from Will Hines. Will Hines from the Will.
Yes, Will.
What's your guys' deal?
Oh,
What
the podcast.
motivates you to do this box thing? What's happening? What drives
motivates us to
For anybody who doesn't watch
It's
Planet
fun.
Scum live, Pickle in particular has kept records of nearly every guest offered up in the year plus we've been doing it. Has a whole strategy guide that unfolds and expands each week. It's serious.
The pickle keeps track of every literal guess and tries to keep track of all the stories.
Yeah.
I keep track of like a condensed version of the doc with all the clues.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I mean,
right now?
nobody can win these rabbits.
Rabbits are
What?
eating lettuce wraps while we talk with a pickle about a box.
I feel like I know what it's like, maybe like to be someone circa like 2000, I don't know, 12, 13, that just turns on the Gethard Show on public access and it's just like, what is happening? Because that is how I feel right now. What is happening? Pickle and Tompo Zompo. And then people have questions for Pickle and Tompo Zompo and
Wow. Now I have some big news. We haven't really been updating too much, but we've been raising money for Feeding America tonight. Proceeds from sales of our sandwich night tees and stickers will go to Feeding America. And you got the Black Friday code, 20% off everything at planetscum.live/merch. But we've had kicked it off. We had some donations of $75. We got up to about $578. Heard that the father of someone who's on air right now kicked in $100. And then we just found out moments ago, a donation came in anonymously. It's going to help. It's going to our Feeding America drive. $1,000 anonymously donated with the message "Eat more butts" to Feeding America. So whomever is doing that, that's a nice, very nice thing.
It's not from the hacker group Anonymous, is it?
Yeah, we've raised $1,878 total so far. Almost $2,000 raised for Feeding America here on Sandwich Night. Because somebody threw in $1,000 and said, "Eat more butts." That's really incredible. Thank you to whomever did that.
have we suggested that 20% that people are saving on those t-shirts, that they should additionally send that money they saved to Feed America?
Sounds like a smart call to me, Spo. That's why we were such a great team, because you're good at math. All right.
Right. No, I did the math. You did the.
I did the English.
Yeah.
We teamed up to get a 980 on the SATs. And they gave us a fucking TV show. They gave us a TV show, and it was hit or miss.
Sometimes hit and miss.
Yes, yes. Sometimes the ones that missed years ago, people say they like now. And if they said they liked then, things could have gone differently. But no sour grapes. We were just doing our best.
Noah, I like your nickname.
What's Noah's?
Thank you. It's, it's where you earn these things,
That was a titillating. That level of fucking emotion between you two on that exchange almost broke Twitch.
Will, it's nice to see you. It's been a long time. How the hell you doing?
It's very nice to see you too. I am pleased.
I have a question. Keith, did you go over to Jersey Dave to help him with his twins and leave Bethany with your 3 children?
Oh, I'm gonna.
Spo is doing the math.
Always told the new writers, give Spo the math.
I don't know why I'm here.
Mistake number 1.
You don't know why? No.
I do think that Keith, I think you felt like when you showed up at Dave's house, everyone was going to flip out. And we all were like, that's pretty funny. Like, it wasn't underwhelming.
Well, I had to return
blow
his
the roof off.
pan. That is
Was
true. Part of the motivation. Also thought there might be a sandwich for me. I kind of like waking up his kids, even though I've never woken up his kids. Who would make a sandwich for you? I told you not to come. You kind of offered me a grilled cheese sandwich. If I said I wanted it, you wouldn't make one. Also, I hear. Can I see the pickle? There's like a pickle that talks sometimes, right? I
Yeah.
think Shannon would like the pickle.
But the pickle's not the pickle right now.
I'm
The
not a
pickle-
4-year-old.
The pickle's in its humans form right now.
Keith,
I
I
wanna
think
see
I
the
left.
pickle in pickle form.
Feeding
I
rabbits.
think I left something in one of Dave's kids' rooms. Could you bring it home for me?
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing there.
What do you
You're
want?
not going back. You're not going back in that room.
The kid itself.
Yeah, taking my kid, Keith.
I want a fourth kid before you come home. please.
Oh, Bethany, surprise! Last
Oh,
year
no.
we revealed that Bethany might be pregnant, and we weren't excited about it. This year, Bethany's pregnant. We're so excited about it.
Also, update for everybody watching.
Wait, didn't this happen last sandwich night?
Last
Yeah.
sandwich night, Keith and Bethany are making jokes about unprotected sex, and then next thing you know, they got another child. And now, but recent development in my life is that their second child, their daughter Scout, recently she and I became best fucking friends for real.
It's really true.
Like we were hanging out, and all of a
That's
sudden,
wonderful.
Scout decided that we were pals, and I was totally down. Me and Scout are pals now.
That's
Yeah,
the
they
hardest
did it.
like anyone could possibly laugh was that moment.
I've
That
never
was-
heard it
wasn't-
laugh so hard.
That was the title of one of the To Kill a Mockingbird sequels, right? Me and Scout are pals now.
Yeah.
Other big parent update: Scout with a broken leg potty trained herself, and now we don't have to do diapers with her anymore.
Damn, that's badass. Cal still won't
amazing.
do it. Cal pees in the potty sometimes. He won't take a shit in the potty, man.
Where
Gotta break his leg.
Where does he take? Just in,
Break his leg.
Diapers.
just in diapers.
Yeah.
Well,
And
if you
occasionally
really want to
he
potty
has
train
he has also taken shits on the floor a number of times.
Who hasn't? Who hasn't?
I was in diapers till I was 4. He's got time.
my child shows no interest in doing anything without diapers and just doesn't give a shit.
I just realized that 2011 during the fair sandwich night, if you put these people on screen together, there were 0 children, and now there are 7 children.
God. And we account for most of them.
Oh,
And we all call
everybody!
Shannon-
Huge,
we all call Shannon
huge,
Auntie Strong.
huge.
Many
note.
of
We
us
had
may-
guys.
child
We had new donations come in of $15, $250, and $107.
Wow.
And
you
that
go.
puts us over $2,000 for Feeding America on the night, which is amazing. Thank you, everybody. And one of these donations, the most recent one, said that to get to the goal and also turn the switch back on, you cowards. We cannot. This is in reference to Planet Scum Live, where there was a
We cannot
switch-
turn that switch back
we
on.
cannot. We have to wrap this shit
We
up. with
have
the
to
fucking
end this
boxes
show.
and the
You
guests.
can't I cannot believe it's still going.
You could
can
turn
turn
some
those
I'm
switch
pro
on.
turning it back on.
You could have Keith run around Dave's house and turn on and off every light switch. You could have
Okay,
that.
all right. Yeah, you're right.
You
I'm
could
not
have
going
Keith
down
just
that
start
road.
turning every light switch in the opposite direction that he sees it. Wow, Dave, that turned your lighting like magical. You look so
No,
much
turn
better
that
like
light off,
that.
too. You don't even know how to turn that light off. I do.
Oh, Dave, Keith, he says you're too dumb to know how to turn a light off.
It's too dumb to turn that light off. Prove
Keith,
it.
he said you're too dumb to know how to turn a light off.
Keith, have you turned the light off yet?
That means he
Dave
has
is
to turn
trying
on
that.
the light switches in your children's rooms while they sleep too, Dave.
This game sucks.
It does. I don't like any jokes.
Oh, I
that
shut it
involve
off, asshole.
pestering the kid. Oh, he did it.
I'm waking up your kids.
No, don't wake up the kid.
Thanks.
Cool.
These are Dave's kids. That has a microphone on it, and I don't like that you're touching it. Here, just show this to the camera. I'm gonna wake them all up. No, this is not.
No, don't do it, Keith.
Keith, it's too much.
I'm just gonna wave. My wife is upstairs, and she'll fucking murder him.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with him. All right, let's
You
talk
guys
to
hear
some
that Keith
people in
Haskell
Club
got
Sandwich.
God, you could see the look, the change in Dave's eyes.
Remember that time Dave's wife murdered Keith live on Twitch and Bethany didn't even fucking care? You guys remember that?
Sandwich night would still come back. Sandwich night, what
Oh,
happened
yeah.
last year? Keith
Remember how
Haskell got
Bethany
murdered.
like agreed with Mel and wasn't mad?
Do I have to
Hello?
text my wife right
We're
now?
in Club Sandwich. You look gorgeous. Hello. What's the
Hello.
deal? How's it going?
Hi.
What kind of
I'm
sandwich? do you
good. I have a show after this, and I decided I would get ready while watching.
What kind of show?
It's a drag show.
Nice.
But I was like, oh, I'll be partially inspired by Watto.
I like it. I can see the color scheme.
Yeah.
And have you eaten a sandwich tonight?
I did. I ate it a few hours ago, depending on your definition of night. It was noon, but it's sandwich somewhere.
What kind of sandwich was it?
It was peanut butter and jelly.
Classic.
A minimalist.
Choice tonight.
Yeah.
Popular choice tonight. And what when you do your drag show tonight, how would you describe your act? If you had to give the elevator pitch of your act, what would you say?
Oh, once I was in a bar and it was around Christmas time and they were playing Pee-wee's Big Adventure or Pee-wee's Christmas Special, but in reverse, and the coloring was in reverse. I think that's what it would be like. Yeah.
An amazing description of the show. I want to see that act.
Like, if you fell and hit your head trying to, you're still doing good, but there is blood coming out of your brain. Probably be something like that.
You have convinced me. This is worth watching.
Cool.
Thank you.
We'll break a leg tonight. Throw down
Thank
hard.
you.
Thank you for being a part of Sandwich Night.
Of course. Thank you for having this.
Always. Okay, who else do we
Happy
have
Sandwich
joining
Night.
us? Happy Sandwich Night. How are you?
Sandwich Night, Chris. I'm doing all right.
What kind of sandwich are you eating?
I'm already my post-sandwich snack, but today I had a very simple ham and cheese sandwich, some pepper jack, some smoked applewood ham, and some crustless bread.
Crustless bread. That's great. And we've had a hairless cat and some crustless bread. I love that.
What is that?
This might be divisible. So there is this. So I'm right now based in Austin, Texas, and there's this chain here called HEB that people swear by, and it's pretty good. And they sell the whole loaf of bread with the crust already cut off.
That's good.
Get rid of it.
Now, shit's getting strange in Austin lately, huh?
Yeah, you could say that, Chris, for sure.
Yeah. I performed in Austin a few months ago, and everyone I talked to was like, this city's getting real fucking strange all of a sudden, man.
Yeah, but you had a good crowd, didn't you? I was there one good night, and it was, great fun.
It was everybody was very nice. Everybody was very kind. And that also that weekend in Austin, I kind of stepped back. I was like, oh, I'm working on a new hour and there's more to it than I thought. And it's really grown a lot since then. So I think fondly of that time in Austin because it felt like it cracked things open for me, writing wise.
I think it looks like this guy's drinking piss.
No, wait, why would you say that?
Look at it. That's piss.
Yeah.
That guy's drinking piss.
That's Mountain Dew in a wine glass. That's got to be Mountain Dew in a wine glass. What is that?
That's straight up cloudy piss.
#ish piss.
That is beard. That is Hefeweizen.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
The rumors of you
Which, I don't know, might
piss
taste like piss, might not.
Okay, well, thank you so much for checking in. Enjoy Austin. Great town.
Pepper jack cheese is great. I just wanted to say that.
It is really good cheese. Who else is joining us here tonight on Sandwich Night? Hello, what kind of sandwich is that? Hi.
Sorry. Hi. Hello. This is a very special sandwich. It's a crowdsourced community sandwich made by the Planet Scum community.
Oh
yeah. Do you want to know what's in it?
Really
Yeah.
No,
I think you should. Tony, you just
kick this
mentioned
guy out.
No.
What the hell, Spo? I love you.
I'm kidding.
I know. It's an Italian, so like ham and salami on a classic roll, pepper jack cheese, really pulling through. Where it gets crazy is we got 3 spreads: buffalo, creamy chipotle, and honey hot, whatever the fuck that is.
That's a lot.
And it's a lot, and there are toppings too: lettuce, tomato, sweet peppers, hot peppers, onions, and the wild card ingredient, a cup of cheese, a type of like Cheese Whiz to dip the sandwich in.
How is it?
Whoa.
How is it?
It's a lot.
Thank you so much for joining us. That was a wonderful sandwich night moment. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Who
Can
else
you
is
say
joining us
Chipotle
here
one more
tonight?
time? I like how he said Chipotle. Oh, we lost him.
All right. Hi, what kind of sandwich you eating?
Hey, how's it going? I took a photo of my sandwich, so I don't know if you can see that. If it's
Move it
showing.
over a little bit. Move it over. Oh, that's a beautiful
Okay.
picture of a sandwich right there.
It was
legs.
yeah, it's a terrible photo. It's too yellow. It was ham on a croissant mostly because I wanted to eat a croissant.
Hey, if you want that bread, that's a good reason to make that sandwich. And are you wearing a Colt Cabana shirt right now?
I am. I was rooting for Colt, and then he got his ass kicked. But I will root for him next time.
He did. He really got his ass handed to him.
Yeah, he got a tooth kicked out, so that's never good.
In real, like a real case, like legit. His like my friend.
I don't know, like if it was a real tooth or not, but it came out.
Ah, boy, my buddy. That sucks to think of my old friend Colt Cabana, nicest guy in the world, getting his teeth kicked out on national TV. That's a shame. Anyway, how was the ham on the croissant?
Very, yeah, it was very good. I've always been more of a ham person for Thanksgiving than a turkey person.
Wow, that's controversial. A lot of people would say ham fits better at Easter.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a controversial opinion. I feel like a lot of people say it, but they think it, but they don't want to say it, that they would prefer ham because they feel like turkey is like the thing they have to do.
Wow. Well, I think it's time that we destigmatize ham on Thanksgiving. I'm glad that you're leading this charge.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my crusade.
I think ham is so fucking good.
And on that note, yeah, let's move on. Thank you so much for being part of this.
All right. Thank you for having me.
A lot of controversial opinions. Ham is so fucking good.
It's that fucking Kasek. Not only an old school TCGS contributor, not only the person who drew the literal poster that still hangs in my house, but a multi-time Jeopardy champion.
Woohoo! Hi.
What's up, Kasek?
Not much. My my sandwich was a while ago. It was grilled cheese. And I also wanted to let you know, I don't think I ever told you this, that after I appeared on Jeopardy, I got messages from not one but two people that saw me wanting to know if I had ever been on TV before guessing the contents of a dumpster.
Nice, good. I'm glad to hear that. Jeopardy fans like the dumpster episode. Great.
Two people at least, yeah.
Hey, based on that's pretty high awareness for a show that got canceled 3 years ago. I'll take it. Grilled cheese, classic.
Grilled cheese, yeah.
Kasek, I was watching on social media as you were teasing all the Jeopardy stuff, and it was unfolding, and it was so fun to watch. It was the best.
Thank you.
Wait,
And I got Romy here too.
I don't know what happened. When?
I was supposed to be on Jeopardy like a year ago, and then it got postponed for like a year because of the pandemic. But I taped episodes back in March, and they aired in June, and I won 3 episodes.
Wow.
And how much? 3 episodes. How much is the haul on that? I don't feel tacky asking because it's all public knowledge.
Yeah, no, it's cool. The total, including consolation prize from the last episode, was around 38,000.
That's so many sandwiches.
Wow, you could really feed America with that amount of money.
I donated.
You're suggesting she give her entire winnings.
Yeah. plus tax.
Yeah,
Well, can I tell you what? Hallie was in a production of Little Shop of Horrors in Cleveland at the Cleveland Playhouse, and me and Kasek, who had, it's like you see the name Kasek on social media, and then you've called the show and all this time, and then we went out and we got I think sandwiches.
We got sandwiches, and then we went to a soda store.
Oh, we did go to a soda store. That's right, in downtown Cleveland.
Yeah,
we hung out, and it was a pleasant day in my life, and I thank you for it.
Oh. And then several years later, I saw you again while eating pancakes in Buffalo.
Oh,
at
that's
the
right.
pancake
You were at
breakfast
the
show.
Pancake show. That was one of the better shows.
It was.
That was one
Yeah.
of the better shows
That
I've
was
done.
awesome.
A near disaster. A near disaster. Almost.
You,
no
you couldn't
pancake.
tell from the audience.
Yeah, it was. I mean, a very fun show, but almost a disaster. All right. It looks like Will is saying good night.
Night, everybody. Happy
Bye,
Friday.
Will.
Gotta
Good
go.
night,
You
Will.
gotta prep for. Gotta clean your kitchen for Jim Woods.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you gotta
gotta
go
go
microwave
sit down. It's gonna take all
that
night.
chicken.
It's making me laugh talking to you now because I spent so much of my life like very intimidated by you. And now I'm like, oh,
Now
you're
you
just
know
like
I'm
a
just a
very
piece of
nice
shit.
person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's a straight up pussy.
Yeah, I was. You and I've had shared many feelings, Will, but I've never been intimidated, except for that time. Except for that fight we got in. You got scary that day, boy. You got scary yelling at me that day. I felt like I was getting yelled at by like it was for real. It was the best. Anyway, that's not how we're gonna end sandwich night. Will, you're the best.
I'll see you.
I can't wait to talk to you on Wednesday.
Will.
Yeah.
Bye,
Good
Will.
night, everybody. Bye.
You guys in a big rush to get out of here, and he's 3 hours earlier than the rest of us. It's not even late where he is. 7:40. God damn.
Connor, what are you reading?
Connor, yeah, what are you reading?
What are you reading, Connor?
What?
How many looking at? It's very obvious when you're emails.
Connor, AMA.
There are some final changes on an episode. I'm having to approve
Of Dead
things
Eyes?
before it goes live. Yeah, before it goes live.
Yeah,
in
what are the
PRs.
specifics? Who's your guest?
Oh, I'm not gonna. I can't. I've signed too much paperwork. I can't reveal that on sandwich night on the stream. It can't. Nothing can be revealed till 3 a.m. on the East Coast.
Being suggested that you share your screen. Share your screen.
Can you give us a
I
hint?
can no more share my screen. What?
Give us
I
a
want to
hint,
see the
Meg.
paperwork.
How many episodes left in the season?
How many? Countless. It'll go on forever.
Countless?
Yeah.
What is
I got
this,
an
Game of
infinite
Thrones?
deal.
We said season,
No,
not series. Season.
I said season.
Yes, our seasons are
Math.
10 episodes. So, yeah, our seasons are 10 episodes long. So, season 3 will take us up to episode 30.
Just give us a hint, and we'll see. You don't have to confirm or deny. Just give us a hint
A hint on what?
on who the guest is for tomorrow's episode.
One of the guests. I'll give you a rhyme. We'll see if you can guess. One of the guests' name rhymes with Jolly Boyd.
How is it?
Molly Lloyd.
Molly Lloyd.
Hey, Shannon won.
What did I
You weren't
win?
supposed to say yes, get canceled now. You should have done that, Connor. Not worth it.
So controversial, Molly Lloyd. Can't believe you got her out of her case.
How much paperwork did you sign to keep Molly Lloyd secret?
Molly Lloyd private.
All right, let's see who else is in Club Sandwich.
The pickle? I want to see the pickle. We do that
Hello,
now?
welcome to Sandwich Night. What kind of sandwich are you eating?
Ghosts.
You're muted,
Oh, you're
Hendo.
muted.
Oh,
Let me talk to the people
What's-
because Patrick
what's
keeps
up?
sounding mean.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay, Patrick.
You just
Okay.
sounded very aggressive with the callers.
Give you.
Hi, welcome to Sandwich Night.
Oh, so I've already eaten dinner, right?
Yeah.
So we got a s'more.
Nice.
That's the move. That's
Nice.
a quality move.
Yeah.
Let's see that. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not gonna eat it right now because I'm a retainer and I'll eat
yeah,
it soon.
Don't. You can't be messing around. You can't be getting s'more in your retainer.
Wait,
But I'm.
if the teeth is the bread, what is the
Oh,
retainer?
shit.
The
It's the bread.
Side
container.
salad.
I think it's like
Is
the
the-
foil.
True, true.
It's like the
teeth
foil
is
on
the
a wrap,
foil?
like a warm wrap.
The teeth is
Yeah,
the
but not all
sandwich
bread
bag.
comes in a
French
foil.
fries.
Not all teeth come in braces.
Not all bread.
It's true. That's true.
God damn it.
Confirm.
If your teeth is the bread, then the retainer is the
If this is
muffin
true,
tray.
what else is
The
true?
muffin tray.
Yes, muffin tray. Muffin tray. Yes. That goes on that goes on the bottom of the shirt like a little secret.
What do muffin trays have to do with sandwiches?
So you're
What
saying
is-
that's our first official sandwich night leftover because you can't eat that until the morning. So that we're looking at leftovers now.
Ooh.
This is for tomorrow.
That's the future. That's the
Wow.
future.
I love a,
glimpse
a
into the future.
s'more that's been made for tomorrow.
Oh, I love it. Well done. Thank you so much for showing us.
Okay.
Thank you for being part of Sandwich Night. Who else is out there in the world and wants to show us a sandwich. Hello. Welcome to Sandwich Night.
Wow. Do not adjust your lighting.
No, I feel like I'm being interrogated by the police. What kind of,
Didn't realize it was me.
what kind of sandwich are you eating?
So I ate my sandwich a little bit earlier. I had a garlic knot with some sliced mozzarella stick inside of it, a little bit of marinara.
Oh,
But
shit.
That sounds great. Also, Mary made
I'm
me
having
laugh by
I'm
saying,
having my
"OMG,
second
it's
sandwich right
hot."
now. So my second sandwich is a little bit controversial.
Okay.
The bread is a koozie, and the filling is my beer.
Okay. Okay. I'll take it. You are God. Mary from Ohio pointed
What's the
out that you are God.
what's the can? What's the can?
The can
It
is
is a raspberry cream ale
beer.
from
Raspberry cream beer
brewery in
sandwich.
Burlington.
Oh.
Right, but if the
And the
bread is the
koozie is
koozie and the beer is the sandwich, what is the can?
Wow. Okay, I see what you're
What's the
saying.
can?
Because you feel almost like the can could be the bread.
I don't know. It could be like a lettuce garnish on the.
It's the
That's all.
lettuce.
That's all I wanted to know. I have no further
Well
questions.
done. You answered the question. All right. Thank you so much. Who else would like to show us their sandwich? I feel like we got a few people left. Hi, welcome to Sandwich Night. Good to see you.
Hello.
What kind of sandwich you eating?
I've already eaten my sandwich. I'm sorry to say, but I'm pretty proud of it. It was ciabatta bread, salami, mayonnaise, sriracha, mustard, and then Doritos and arugula.
Doritos on the sandwich. You got 3 condiments and
Yes.
Doritos.
I like some crunch.
Some cream and some crunch. Sriracha, mayonnaise, and mustard, and Doritos.
And arugula. I got to be healthy.
That's flavors. That's flavors. And did you like that sandwich?
Oh, of course I like that sandwich.
I'm happy to hear it. That's a Sandwich Night miracle. Well done. Thank you for calling in.
Wait, just before you leave, I just want to make sure this is Frickward Testicles, right?
Oh, hey, Frickward
is.
Testicles.
Hey.
Oh, I
Good to finally put a
I
face
knew
to
that
the
was
name.
you.
You knew
I
it.
knew
Good
that
to
was
finally
you.
put a face to the name. So if it isn't my old friend
Oh, you're
Frickward
welcome.
Testicles,
What the hell is happening?
great to see you.
Hello.
Great to see you. Yes, Spo. We got canceled 3 years ago, and I've been doing shit like this. I'm still talking to people with names like Frickward Testicles every week. I'm still doing this. All right.
Oh, someone has to.
Well, what are you doing?
Was that a question for me?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Life. How are you?
Great. I got a dog over here. I got another dog somewhere. Get to meet my girlfriend's parents tomorrow, which is pretty fun.
Ooh, baby. Where'd you get him?
A bottle of I got a bottle of nice port, and then I got a bottle of 19 Crimes, baby.
Port.
Ooh, is that the one where you put your phone and then Snoop Dogg talks to you?
Yeah.
I like that wine. Kind of
So
fun.
I got some nice port wine and then a rosé, some Snoop Dogg rosé.
Beautiful.
Say it with your booty.
Let's talk to some more people at Club Sandwich. I want to
So
get
bitches
everybody
be
who's
horny
been
for
sitting there.
Oh, King Clown.
I want to get oh, I just met these people in real life. Just a few nights ago, I met these people.
Hi.
Hello. Bremels.
How's it going?
It's good. I met these guys. I was after the San Francisco show. They were hanging out with Forrest.
Yeah.
And both Lindsay and Stephen Premel, lovely people. And Stephen Premel was wearing an outfit that was just next level.
Whoa!
And there's a top. There's a matching top. Oh,
There is.
We both have our tiger pants on tonight.
Yeah, it's toucans and tigers, and then like weird fauna.
now, what kind of sandwiches are being eaten in the Premel household here on Sandwich Night?
So this is the last corner of my second steak sandwich. It's on. So what I did is
We made them.
So I pan fried the steaks in a cast iron with something called cowboy butter.
fuck is cowboy butter?
Right. That's so. Lindsay found the recipe. It's basically just butter that you whip with like garlic and paprika and cayenne pepper and lemon juice and horseradish, and then you add a bunch of fresh like parsley and chives and what's the last? Oh, shallots. Yeah.
It's so good. He's such a good cook.
Well, thank you.
Shallot.
And then you sit there and you put it in the pan. You basically just like spoon the melted butter over it, flip it, and you keep doing that. And yeah, it tastes real good.
That's awesome. And was that what you both had? Lindsay, how about yourself?
That's what I had as well. Right now I'm sitting on a cider that's fairly strong, so I'm feeling good.
Sounds like you're having a hell of a sandwich night, the two of you.
Was that Naked Flock?
It's been great. Plus, like, you know, just the happiness of sitting back and watching everybody on the screen just like talk. It's been a great night because of
fantastic.
everybody.
Yeah.
Good time. Good time. Well, it's really such a joy. Thank you both for being such a big part of Planet Scum. Steve Premel again.
Oh,
I didn't get a
thank
chance
you.
to say it in person. Thanks for you made all the art for New Jersey's the world, and it's great. And I feel lucky.
Yeah. I felt lucky too. It was a really incredible opportunity, and I appreciate that the fact that you take a chance on, you know, people who haven't really established themselves yet. It was a big honor.
It was great.
He was so
You did a great job, and you're always both such a joy to interact with on Planet Scum Live. Now I'm being told that Bethany wants to go to bed. I'm being told back channel that Bethany is looking to go to bed.
Yeah. I'm so
Hi,
tired.
Bethany.
Hi. I love your outfit. I am
All
so
right.
tired, you guys. I don't know
Good-
why.
Good night to
I
Bethany.
don't know why either.
Good night to the Premels. I'm
Bye, Premel.
super
Thank
tired
you.
too. I feel honor bound to try to get to everybody though. So I hear now Jersey Dave
Good
is
night,
also
Bethany.
saying that Keith is tired too,
Good
but I don't
night,
know
I
if
love
Dave's
you.
just saying that to try to
Bethany.
get Keith out of his head.
No, he's actually.
I'm tired and he won't let me eat his pie. So I'm gonna go home too.
Pie.
He has a whole pie. You want to share a slice with me? It's a whole pie.
It's not
Saving it
for
for
you.
family for tomorrow.
It's 2 whole pies.
It's for
Keith, what if
Thanksgiving.
you did? What if you just didn't try to make any trouble over there, huh?
Fair.
What if you just didn't try to make any trouble?
I would have thought something was wrong with them.
Now
Yeah.
I'm being told we got one caller left, and then sandwich night is over. And I'm
Wow,
being
that's
told
good
that
timing.
I'm being told that it's Planet Scum Live regular specific Andrew, looking
Hello.
great as always.
Wow, a lot of pressure. I wasn't expecting to be
Guy
closer.
always looks good. Always looks good.
Thank you.
Great.
I've set myself too high a bar. I was just wearing like basically sweatpants and eating a sandwich, and then I was like, if I'm gonna go on camera, I have to to meet up to the standard that I've
left.
set here.
Christy couldn't join us, and Will left. I wish any of the other Planet Scum Live co-hosts were here to vouch for me because you always look good. You always look good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I trust you.
Patrick is there too.
It's a real shame. It's too bad.
Patrick is there too. Now, Andrew, you want to talk about a
Yeah.
good background. I wish I hope Tommy McNamara is out there still watching because could learn a lot from what's happening behind you.
So this is like a little office annex off my bedroom, and it's completely uninsulated and has no heat. So and I'm in Toronto, and it's very cold. So I've had to improvise by adding just like flowing drapery. Let's see if we can get some of that ceiling drapery there.
Ooh,
Love
like
it.
that.
Like a lot of soft fabrics. There's like foam insulation behind the curtains and stuff here.
This is the way to
Getting
do
as
it.
cozy as I can.
Now, Andrew, before we hear what sandwich you have, I do want to say that right now we have landed at a very respectable amount for Feeding America, $2,260. And remember as well, any sandwich night tees and stickers you buy tonight will be the proceeds will go to Feeding America. And use that code BF2021 Black Friday.
Oh.
BF2021. All kinds of good stuff out there. Hey, and look, Murph is back. Murph just came back for some reason. What's up, Murph?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Not much. I thought
Great,
you were done.
Murph, great timing.
Oh, perfect. What sort of strange shit was going on?
Did they
Can I see
drag
your
you
hair?
back, or did you just come back?
No, I came back in real quick. I wanted to tell you a story that I thought you might appreciate. A Thanksgiving story.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Noah, did you see my
Yeah,
hair,
I know. I
man?
missed it, and everyone's talking. Wait, you have my
Oh, I didn't
first
see
letter of my
that.
name. You have an N. Is that for me?
Yeah, dude, this is an N for
But you
Noah.
got to see the other side too.
I don't know.
Wait,
who that's
are you refusing to fix it?
Kind of. I don't know. Like, I feel like I fucked it up, and now I'm just doubling down. But
Make sure to take some nice photos with your daughter.
yeah, she'll love that when she gets older. Her
What was
demented old man.
the Murph? What was the story?
All right, so this is a little bit dark, but it could be fun because it's a callback to something.
Okay.
So you remember, so in 2013, Thanksgiving night in Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, right around the corner from where my Aunt Rose lives, there's a 97-year-old woman who was murdered in her house with a screwdriver.
Okay.
And so they never found out for years. They didn't find out who did this. And then it just came out that, well, I just heard about it. Apparently they found out like a year ago, but they just found out who did it. And it was Sputus. Gethard, if you remember Sputus.
I know that name.
You know Tony Sputus. Yeah. That was the guy who came that's why
He
I
was
left
coming at
Facebook.
you for money.
He was coming at me for money on Facebook for a dope deal gone awry years ago. And then I just now found it. Now he's getting the death penalty, or they're seeking it, at least in Pennsylvania, because what I think happened is he busted into this old lady's house on Thanksgiving night thinking nobody would be home and for looking for drug money. And then she was home, and then he spooked her. I don't know. He killed her with a screwdriver. 97 years old.
Damn.
Yeah. So he got away with it for like 4 years. They didn't know who did this. And I remember like my aunt, everyone in the neighborhood's a little spooked by this. Because there's a lot of shit going on around there, but not that kind of shit. So everyone's a little bit scared. And then he apparently was in jail for something else. He was running his mouth about it. And then two of his people he was in on kitchen duty with, he kind of told them, and then they just decided, oh, maybe we could get some lesser sentence for this because this is an open case. So then they told him about it. His girlfriend then rolled over on him, and they found the screwdriver and like a bunch of jewelry and stuff from her house, like down in his basement, up in the panels of his. Down in his basement in the ceiling. So,
and this is a guy who had been looking for money from you.
From me, yeah, $20. He like tried to drag me on Facebook publicly over $20. That again, I didn't like. This. We both got ripped off in this situation, but he was convinced that I was in on it with the dude who ripped us off, which I was not. But we both lost.
He needed that $20 to get a better hiding spot for the stuff.
For the dead, he was trying to. Yeah, he hid it in his own basement. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. So good night, guys. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Wait, happy sandwich night.
Happy sandwich
night. All right, Andrew, what kind of sandwich did you eat?
Wait, I want to link to this story.
Andrew,
Yeah,
what
let
kind
me
of
say- hold
sandwich?
on, let me
guys.
play-
I need to know. We'll find a link to the story. And in the meantime, though, Andrew, what kind of
I made myself a double-decker tofurkey club with a bunch of veggies and stuff.
How was it?
And now I got some cream-filled ginger cookies here.
And do you toast the bread when you make that double-decker sandwich?
I do. I had a loaf of bread that my mom made, and I put it in the freezer. So, kind of the defrosting, toasting, kind of all in one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great. I ate it very quickly.
Right.
Your jacket is incredible too, by the by.
Yeah, the line.
Thank you. It's actually it's a full suit here.
Oh my word!
Wow.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
It's
look, that looks.
It's
like
a
something you
thrift
would want
store
to
find. Yeah, it's a Value Village find, and then I got it tailored, and
That's
it's
fucking beautiful.
cheaper than any new suit you could buy, but it fits
It looks
great.
like it's made out of cardboard.
It's really great. Now I am.
It's
hearing-
apparently it's silk taffeta.
I hear that we do have one new person who's joined. One last sandwich. Pressure's off you, specific Andrew. Hi. You've stepped in last minute to tell us what kind of sandwich you're eating.
It's probably just the most classic you can get. We got just a classic kind of ham sub kind of thing here. Half of it's gone.
Where are you from?
I'm in Portland, originally from Arizona, but I'm from Portland. I just bought tickets for your show this morning.
Nice. Murph's in Portland.
Yes, I'm going to be at that last show. We're going to rip it out. Whatever that
What
means.
out?
What are you gonna rip
Whatever
out?
that means.
What are you gonna rip out?
Just a ripping in the tearing.
Yeah, you might not want to go to that one.
This guy, Murph shows up
That's
last
where we're at.
minute, starts telling us about murderers, and now he's gonna rip it out.
Also,
That's
hi
great.
Shannon. I miss
You
you,
know
buddy.
Spootus.
Hi, Murph.
Hey, Forrest and
Rip
Emily,
it
you've been on
out.
there the whole time. What kind of sandwiches did you eat?
Muted.
You're muted.
Yeah.
There you
We also did tofurkey subs.
Well, I did turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, you did turkey. I did tofurkey.
Yeah, you did. I did turkey on sourdough with tomato, lettuce, pickles. The works.
Where are you two right now? Because it looks cool.
We are in my grandmother's basement.
grandma's a
Where we
cool
do
house.
all filming of stuff. Yes, my grandmother decorated this.
And what happened to
house?
your wrist?
Whoa. Whoa.
And a lion. You have a small lion.
Big
A
thing.
small
lion.
lion.
Why'd you do
Show
that
everyone
to
how
him?
cute you are. Because he is very bad at taking care of himself. And ends up with bugs and all sorts of crap in his hair. So
Oh,
that
Murph,
is now
you should
going to
check
be
back and look
his
at stuff.
state for a little while.
Wait, I recognize that piece of art. Is that from the back wall of the studio of the guy?
Yeah.
Totally is. That and the robot arm, Jersey Dave sent them to us.
That's beautiful.
Pulled them out of a dumpster, and these two
Rip it
have
out.
been doing a lot of great work, and they just deserved a little treat, and I needed to clean out my attic.
And you got it. A poster. Wonderful. All right. So I think we've talked to everybody on Earth who is eating sandwiches and wanted to talk about it tonight. I think we did it, guys. Noah, how you feeling?
It's been really lovely. I'm a little bit tired, but everybody.
What?
My internet went. My internet went out, didn't it? I'm in rural Vermont. This is not easy on the old internet system up here. I don't know. What everything's great, honestly. Life's good. It's nice to see y'all.
Murph, you think this guy Sprutus would have put a screwdriver in you over that $20?
I mean, I think he's kind of, yeah, sounds like a little bit of a loose guy. I mean, Jesus, if he would kill a 97-year-old granny, then I think he'd probably fucking put me down in a heartbeat if he would have.
And you deny that you owe him that you ever.
I owe him nothing. Listen, I've housed a few amount of people over the years. I think everyone involved in this gets that there's a little bit. Everyone gets burned at one time or another. In this situation, we both got ripped off. The dude who went to go buy us heroin, but ripped both of us off. Never came back. He thought I was in on it with this guy. I was trying to make him out the fool. He's like, "Oh yeah, you know." And I was like, "No, dude, I lost money in that deal too." Now this is also coming back like 10 years. He came on Facebook. I was like, "This is 10 years ago," but yes, Buddhist, I remember. I also went to grade school with this dude. I've known him since first grade. But he was in my first grade. I told my mom the story. She pulled up the first grade photos of us and was like, "That's little Tony Spudis, isn't it?" And I was like, "Yep, that's him."
Now, were you friends with him on Facebook, or was this?
Yeah,
was it
I
your
guess
other
I
folder?
guess I friended him. I think I had a public profile, Connor. I don't know. I ran away from Facebook because I think I was too public for a while. I might have.
I feel like they're gonna
accepted his
hang
friend.
this guy, and the second they do, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, just fucking around." I owed him 40.
I owed him 20. Yes. Once the hangman's noose, which is how they kill
I hope
people in
his-
Pennsylvania, by hanging.
I hope his last words are, "I want my $20."
Or if I just went to the public execution and just stood on the other side of the glass and I just held up a $20
that
bill.
haircut? With that Staring him. All right.
All right.
Everybody, this has been Sandwich Night 11, aka the teeth or the bread. Can't wait to talk to all of you again. Some of you I'll talk to you in between the next year. Some of you I will speak to next year. And many of the people in the chat and checking in. Can't wait to talk to you next time. But I also just want to say thanks to everybody at Planet Scum. The whole, I know that those of us who work on shows here can vouch that there's the people working behind the scenes work really hard to make it really good and smooth. So thank you to Bryson and Jess and Hex and Dave and Forrest and everybody who hangs out and helps and does stuff. And we raised a couple grand for a good organization tonight. That's quite cool. And I guess we'll all just have to wait until tomorrow to see who the other guest on Dead Eyes is, because the old gray lady himself, Connor Ratliff, doesn't want to share any secrets. This was quite fun. Sandwich night forever, and we'll talk to you next year.
Let's rip it up.